WIP.
Bro, remove exclamation mark femboy because somebody's actually gonna think that shit's real. I don't even have a problem with that command, but somebody's gonna think that that's real. So remove that, like, immediately. It is? No, it's not, bro. Like, I don't mind that command. It's funny, but, like, I don't want somebody to, like, just on a whim drop 50 gifteds and then get pissed when I'm like, actually, that's my mods being a silly little goober. What was I doing? Oh, here we go. I was recording B-roll, so I turned off all of the textural stuff. There we go. Anyway, let me scroll up here real quick. This is going to be obnoxious to try and see everybody in here. New Zealander with the first. Welcome in, New Zealander. Wampy, when did I get VIP? Literally last stream, I'm pretty sure, Wampy. Welcome in, New Zealander. Wampy, Existence, Ika, Yori, Amphi, Mr. 400, Cheese. Colin with the resub. Appreciate that resub. Many thanks. Donnie, welcome in. Zafe. I almost just read my own name. I'm not smart. Aiden. Jeezy with the 60 stream. Holy hell. And Never with the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Shock, how do I buy weed from you? Like, bro. Exclamation mark thought. Where are all these commands come? Okay, mods, can we, like, remove some of these commands, please? Where are all of these coming from? This is why I was hesitant to give out mod badges, bro. Can we add more? No. My God. I don't know where they came from. Yeah, likely story. 400, likely story. God. Where is exclamation mark slap and exclamation mark hug? Huh? I didn't add these commands? Uh-huh. 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 Whatever you say. Uh-huh. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. What is happening? Why does everyone have mod? I added a couple of new mods. I added, like, 3 new mods. It just seems like everybody has mod because there's, like, 2 mods typing in here and they're half of the chat. I added, I think, 3 new mods, and since then they've added way too many just, like, stupid commands. So, I don't know, man. Unknown your head mod, I'm not gonna lie, because you've been here a lot, so I guess you get to shore things up if you want. Snow with the follow, thank you for that, appreciate you. Take them out back, look at the rabbits, +2, W reference. Sub badge is similar to mod badge, that's also true. And Stream Elements has a mod badge, which probably doesn't help. I am all the mods from Focus Shock. Hello. Exclamation mark, shut the fuck up and play the damn game. Timeout, Wampy. I'm just kidding. Kind of. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Mods, do what you want. I had ads. Can I please ask what the hell is happening? I gave mod to people and they're abusing it, essentially. I only gave it to like 3 people though. At Focus Shock, dude, you're muted. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Who is making all these, bro? Just ban stream elements, SMH. Does he mention this before voting time is over, rug pull? Unmod them, bro? I mean, I'm thinking about it, bro. I don't mind, like, 1 or 2 goofy commands, guys, but, like, literally my entire chat right now is just people spamming commands. Ads, tragic. Exclamation mark muted. Exclamation mark ads. Fine, I'll be serious for once. How did I get the single lowest silly? Skill issue, man. Add exclamation mark ads. No. Anyway. What is this new prediction? Okay, but what about this one? Like... God. Okay. Plan for the day. We have a new mod. Scrandle. We'll get to the Scrandle in a second. We'll get to the Scrandle in a second. I got y'all. Trust. We're doing the Scrandle every day from now on. Genuinely. Majestic Caramelord every time. Welcome in, Bolu. Appreciate you, dog. Plan for today. We are checking out a new mod. It's modded Monday, so we have to. We're checking out the All in Jest mod. This has been on my list for a long time. It's been in development for a decent bit, and the dev was essentially just like, hey, I'll DM you when we have a version that we want you to play. And I was like, cool, let me know. And they either DM'd me or messaged me in chat, I think last week, maybe the week before. And I was like, okay, I gotta play Ikayori shit. And then after that, Ikayori shenanigans. My bad, you know what I mean. Ikayori's mod. And then after that, we can handle All in Jest. All 3 main devs of this mod are in chat. Huge. Rename the mod to Ikayori shit. Have you looked through the jokers in my mod yet? No, but I'm also thinking I might not keep the amalgam around. I don't know. The amalgam's funny, but it's getting big enough where... I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Welcome in, Snails. I'm the artist for All in Jest. Survival Aaron got the whole team in on this stream. Appreciate y'all. Many thanks. So I look forward to checking it out. I'm genuinely very hyped for it. I looked briefly through... I have not seen any Joker effects or anything other than Jokers, but I looked briefly through the Joker list just to check out some of the art, and the art is fire. Also, there's so many legendaries, so hopefully we get a soul, or hopefully there are other ways of obtaining legendaries besides the soul, because there are so many legendaries. Devs here, this will be fun. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But before we get into the mod, we gotta do the daily Scrandle. What else does it add? I didn't look into it that much. Exclamation mark 1984, ban that guy. Just kidding. Bro, what? Oh my god, dude. I'm crashing out. Exclamation mark remove command drug dealer. That's wild. Holy shit, the art is fire. God damn, that's what I'm saying. What's this mod about? It's just a general content mod. Okay, it adds planets, apparently. Are these just... These are molt-only planets? These are chips-only planets. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of sick. Looks like new spectrals. This many new spectrals. We have a page worth of new spectrals. Looks like new tarots as well. We have a page worth of new tarots. That art's fire, bro. That art's fire. What else? New additions, it looks like. That's 4 new additions. 2 new seals. Hella new tags. Yo, I actually love that. Gold tags. Huh? Interesting. Okay, that's kind of funny. I don't know what that means, but that's sick. Oh, man. Oh, man. So many new blinds. They know what I like. They know what I like. So many new blinds. I love that. And then it looks like a page worth of vouchers. Yeah. Sick. 3 new decks, right? Uno, dos, tres. Yeah. All right. Some of everything, it looks like. I'm down. I'm down. Any new stakes? I doubt it. No, that's fine. We'll just play on gold. Anyway. Excuse me. We're gonna rotate over to the Scrandle because I have gotten in the habit of doing that every day. And then once we are done with the Scrandle, we'll get into some Gold Stake All Ingest. So lock in. It's gonna be a fun one, methinks. Again, I've been looking forward to this mod quite a bit. Quite a bit, not gonna lie. Bang. There we go. The optimal face cam placement. God, I have so many tabs open from when I was editing. I think I saw Raren play this in like the video where he mod packed shit in. Yeah. I still have to watch that video, but I was eyeing that up on my like recommended page or whatever. A little bit of everything, any overall theming or whatever it whatever feels like it rocks with it. I don't know if there's supposed to be a theme. I have not looked at like any of the effects or anything from the mod, but I have just been I'm assuming it's just like whatever they think is fun to add, they add. This mod is very rounded. It has like a lot of tags. Terra. Yeah. This is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire. Okay. Lock in for the daily Scrandle. First round. Okay. Wait, it's actually good? Wait, it's actually edible? Hang on. First pick of the day is actually edible? That's crazy. We have an iced bun on the left. Free for Sheffield Wednesday fan. That's free. Dude, this has got to take it. Or we have a choripan argentino. I don't know if that's actually supposed to have Spanish pronunciation. Chorizo in a baguette with chimichurri and onions. I'm going left because I'm a sweets guy, but the right also looks phenomenal. And we're just immediately... Okay. They baited me. They baited me with the bonus round. We're just immediately getting right into the weeds. These are both terrible. These genuinely both look inedible. This is £10.95? The left is £10.95. Are we for real right now? A steak pie that looks like I could palm it. And I'm assuming this is just a beer. A brewski and like the tiniest steak pie I've ever seen for £10.95. And this has a sticker on it for whatever reason. It's like right on this. Dude, like, what am I looking at? These both look horrendous. I don't even know what I'm picking here. The steak pie at least looks edible, but that price is, like, insane. This looks like some shit that would give me radiation points in Fallout 3, though, so I think I have to go left. Miracle that got over 25% on the left. Okay, the right is kind of unfortunate. The right side pairing is kind of unfortunate. / unmod : 3ing. Yeah, I could be convinced. We'll see. I looked forward in time. Number 4 right side is actually crazy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, it's always just left here, right? Like, the popcorn doesn't look bad, but, like, first off, £2.15 for this bag of popcorn is, like, low-key a little bit of a scam. And also, this is just, like, the most unfortunate pairing of all time, because these Crinkle cut fries actually loses the left side some points. I think crinkle cut fries are genuinely the worst fries to ever touch the earth. But, I mean, the chicken tendies look scrumdiddlyumptious, so it's just got to be that. Pulled pork and cheese hot dog or burger? I mean, the burger doesn't look bad. It looks a little mangled. Also, they're just, like, drowning it in ketchup. Like, what are we doing over here? Is this... It's in, like, a McDonald's box, too. Are we sure that this is not... I mean, it's not some shit from McDonald's because it has fresh tomato and pickle on it, but, like... I'm just going with the left, man. The right just look... It's just such a shite picture. Oh, we have 2 recurring characters. Fantastic. This is not a recurring character. The food is, but this is yet a different picture of this. This is the 3rd separate picture that we've had of this food specifically. I don't like that this is a recurring character, and I like even less that it's like being cloned. This is bread onionception, bro. This is the 3rd separate picture of this that we've gotten. Why? 2 pounds for water? Yeah, 2 pounds for water is crazy. Chicken and Is that a singular olive? What is that? What is that right there? Is that an olive? Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, chat. Shock, can you blur that? That's crazy. Oh, man, chat. This is a diabolical... This is a diabolical pairing, because the shit on the left looks inedible, but Rocky Mountain oysters are something else. Yeah, 3 is not trolling with the highlighted message in chat. If you don't know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, if you've never heard of them, they are deep-fried testicles. I want to say they're sheep's testicles, right? Or are they cows? No, cows would be much bigger. They're sheep's testicles, I'm almost certain. But yeah, they are just deep-fried testicles. So this is an they're cows? Really? Are they actually? Pretty sure they're bull testicles. Are they really? Wait, am I stupid? Regardless, they're testicles. I've actually had these before. Not good. Not good. The texture is like 1 in a million, and I don't mean it in a good way. It is the texture, like they don't taste bad, but the texture is the most off-putting thing of all time. Of all time. Typically from bulls. Oh, okay. They are usually bulls. They're described as creamy from what I've heard. No. No. So you ate balls based. Yeah, it's a long story. Yeah, no. They're very grainy, the ones that I had. Very grainy. Very off-putting for anything that's supposed to be like a meat. Very off-putting. Not a fan. Grainy? Yeah. Yeah. Like almost like sand-esque. Not good. I think I have to go with these though, because like dude. Like, what is that? Oh, it's a sticker. Look at it. No, it's a sticker. Can you see the text? Did anybody else point this out? This is a sticker. I thought it was like an olive or something. It's a sticker, bro. The ink on the sticker is bleeding? Yeah, dude, like, what? This is like, this is such a, like, this is such a coin flip scenario. Why do they put stickers on pies? Because they're British, man. They're British. I thought it was a gummy ring. No, it's a sticker. Is that a mini pizza? No, it's some kind of meat pie. It's a chicken and gammon pie. I don't know what gammon is, but it's essentially a pot pie if you've ever had that. These are both horrendous. This is literally a coin flip. You haven't seen the worst. Oh god. Chat, are we going left or right? If you've played tonight's already, don't say. But I'm just gonna ask chat on this one. Good night, chat. Good night, Colin. Left because Ender Pearl. Left, right, middle. Gammon is cured pork. I mean, it's got to be left. I'd rather eat balls than plastic. Well, I mean, you got to think balls have microplastics in them, no? So does, like, everything, I guess. But, like, I digress. I think it's got to be the left. Yeah. Yeah. That sticker's wild. Yeah, these cheesy chips on the left look like some cafeteria-ass food. And the one on the right actually looks scrumptious. The one on the right actually looks like it has hand-cut fries, which is, like, literally revolutionary for England. Based off of everything that we've seen in the Scrandle, fresh fries that don't just look like they were poured out of a bag and baked are, like, genuinely some Industrial Revolution type shit for England. Every fry in the Scrandle, if there's an English flag in the corner, looks the exact same, and these look actually fresh. So it's the right every single day. Absolute miracle that had 36%. Let's move on. 18%! That actually looked good. How did that pizza have 18? That actually looked fire. A scone and a hot drink. Or chicken and chips. These ugh. Okay, first off, what are you doing with this ketchup application, bro? What are you doing here? These fries, first off, same garbage-ass fries that I've seen every single time. These fries literally look like they have like chicken pox because of the ketchup application. Like, what is this? Also, bro, I don't know. They use like a very thin batter for these chicken tendies, and it makes them look like very anemic. It doesn't look that. The chicken looks it looks sickly. I think I'm picking it because like a scone and a hot drink for stadium food is absolutely wild, but I mean, like, I would not pick that on my own volition. Okay, dude, like, what? Like, okay, first off, why do you get to go to get another try? Why do the exact same cheesy chips get another shot? These are the exact same cheesy chips as before. Why do they get another shot? What's so special about these? Second off, who submitted this picture? Hello? Who submitted this pie picture? I was actually bursting out laughing while doing the Scrandle. Bro, what have half of these been? This is another coin flip just because, like, no, it's got to be the pie, dude. The fries are like, dude, the fries are like literally cafeteria food. Down to how they staged the picture. It's got to be the pie. What? People don't pick for the meme. All right, lesson learned. People don't pick for the meme, man. The fries being picked over the pie is actually crazy there. All right, well, I sold the 100% Scrandle. That's actually crazy. Dude, that pizza... Chad, am I wrong for saying that pizza actually looked kind of smacking? It had like a 20%. Am I wrong for saying that pizza actually looked pretty good? I think the picture may have been a little bad. I think the picture may have been a little lackluster. But, like, still. They don't pick over stuff in Scrandle. They pull each food separately. Well, yeah, I know, but, like, regardless. I just clicked the practice for Scrandle, and one of the options was nothing. No shot. The practice is randomized, right? I'm not going to get the same thing if I do it. Okay. We're going to get into the mod. We're going to get into the mod. I clicked practice just to see if I would pull the nothing as well. We're going to get into the mod, but I have to show this because it's on my screen. What is this? What is this? Meatball sandwich? No. No. Get back in the kitchen, buddy. Back in the kitchen. This is... I know technically you're spitting. This is not a meatball sandwich, dude. What are we doing? Hello? This is not... No. No. It's a meatball in a sandwich. What more do you want? More. Just more. Meatballs. Meatballs. Plural. Check configs in the mod, by the way. All right. We're getting into the mod now. Thank y'all for putting up with the scrandle. Yo, I low-key love the daily scrandle. Check configs. Ah. wdevs. Huge. Okay. Configs. Alter trypophobia. Copy negative playing cards. There's gonna be negative playing cards? Alright, well I already know that this shit's broken. Huh? Vanilla style, huh? I mean, we'll see. Excuse me. Alright. I think I'm just gonna leave all of these defaulted. Vanillish. My style is my own, uncompromising. I got you. Bunko flashbacks. True. Randomized deck skins. Playing cards added to the deck have random deck skins. I'm gonna turn that off, Loki. How do people do art, man? I can't figure it out. If you're talking about modding, either join the official Balatro and you can ask people in there, or join my Discord and you can ask people in there. If you're talking about just like drawing, like doing art, don't know, man. Don't know. Not a single artistic vessel or bone in my entire body. Could not tell you. I'm sorry. Anyway. Bang. Bang. It's just practice. I mean, yeah, fair. Very fair. Shock, how should I pay out poll? I don't even know what the prediction is. Alright. Allows the negative edition on playing cards to be copied while off. Copied negative cards lose their edition. You know what? I'll just leave everything at its default for at least one run, and then we'll look at how we should, you know, carry on after a run. Actually, Shock, we updated a few days ago. Interesting. Wait, do I not? Okay, give me 5 seconds. I'll look it up. Balatro, I'll ingest. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, I'll re-download that, John. Would you mind re-downloading? It doesn't have much new stuff. Yeah, I got you. Alright. Chat, I'm going to throw y'all... You know what? I'm not going to throw y'all in the void. I'll throw y'all in wide shock for a second. How we doing, chat? How we doing? Chat, how was everybody's weekend? Be honest, how was everybody's weekend? Who is John? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's just a little guy. Alright, there's the good old mods folder. Downloads action. Bang. Let's delete you. Let's put you in champ. There we go. If you check the credits, there should be an extra card in the credits. Gotcha. I'm sure the mod is great, but calling it vanilla style is already crazy work from what we've seen in the collection. A bunch of people have this idea that vanilla style means trying nothing new, and I disagree with that. I mean, yeah, it's got to be like vanilla plus, right? I don't know. I think if you want my honest take, like, I get what you're saying. I think this is going to be more vanilla adjacent than a lot of mods that are popular, but I think negative playing card, whenever I see negative playing cards in a vanilla-esque mod, I get a little worried, because there's a reason that negative playing cards are not in base game, right? Hello? 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 Game capture? Please? Hello? Game capture? Can we work? There we go. Okay. Config. Enable moons? What does enable moons mean? This is a previous version. Wait, what? That's not right. Vanilla-esque is pretty controversial categorization, right? Let me DM you. Yeah. I downloaded the code, which is what I did last time, and this is a previous version. Mayhaps I did something wrong. All right. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're chilling, hopefully. All right, take two. Back in wide shock mode. Some people would say Icoshen is vanilla. I agree with your statement that vanilla-esque is a controversial category. I think literally 0 people would say Icoshen is vanilla-esque. I think literally 0 people would say Icoshen is a vanilla-esque mod. Besides maybe Harold, because he's stupid. I'm just kidding. I've modded a handful of games, and Balatro is the only community that is so strict on what you're allowed to call vanilla. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to go about that. I think there's a difference between vanilla power level and vanilla mechanics, right? And I think that's what a lot of people confuse when they're gauging mods that are like vanilla territory. Internet died. Tragic. Card gamers are evil and born of Satan. It's a spectrum from like Nito jokers to cryptid. Yeah. It's like specifically card gamers who get so mad. I don't know. Maybe? Balatro's like not a traditional card game though, right? Like I know that's a like seems like a hot take and like a stupid take, but like Balatro is not a card game in the traditional sense, I would argue. At least when I think of card games. I guess when I think of card games, I think of like comp TCGs though, which is probably you know, not comparable whatsoever, but I digress. Okay, hopefully we're chilling now. By the way, streamer, I finally have C++. Huge! Congrats, Slime. What's up, Luca? All right. Are we gonna work? There we go. Pog. Okay, we're back. Okay. It looks like this time we're chilling. Not sure why my router is down, but have been gold streaking all day. Gotcha, gotcha. I was literally, chat, I know I discussed this in the Discord server briefly. I was working on that beginner's guide video literally all day. We should probably remove the vanilla style terms from the mod just to avoid friction with different people's definitions of vanilla. I mean, like, I don't know. Personally, this is very content creator brained of me. I would leave it in just to like engagement bait. As long as it's vanilla power level to most. I guess that's kind of the problem. Is if you're advertising it as vanilla power level and it's not, then that's an issue, but like also it's subjective, so like who cares to a certain extent? I don't know. Cause like if cryptid advertised as vanilla-esque, I wouldn't be pissed. I was gonna say I would be pissed. I would not be pissed, but I would be like, I don't know about that. Don't do a Bunko and engagement bait too hard, though. I don't think Bunko engagement baited too hard, did they? They literally just advertised as, like, vanilla plus or vanilla-esque or, like, some term like that. And I think Doc was like, no. Which, like, fair. If you just double the numerical value of every Joker, that would still be a vanilla-esque mod. That's what I'm saying. Vanilla-esque has nothing to do with power level. It doesn't technically, but I think that's what people associate it more with. Well, evidently not, because Doc trolled Bunko for not being vanilla-esque. I would say Bunko is a vanilla power level. It just doesn't have vanilla mechanics. Like Extra Credit, I haven't played Extra Credit, but to my knowledge, Extra Credit is added content, but it doesn't add any new mechanics. It just builds off of like old Balatro mechanics, and I think that's what people think of now when they think vanilla-esque. I just think power level. I absolutely think like Bunko is a vanilla-esque mod. Lost Edition, vanilla-esque mod. What else is in my big mod pack? Bloon Latro, vanilla balancing kinda. Yeah, that's more so what I think of. I'm willing to concede that Black Deck might be easier than Nebula, maybe because that's where my streaks end. Black Deck might be easier than Nebula? What? Lost Edition? I don't know about that. Lost Edition's pretty vanilla power level. There's a couple, I mean, like, there's a couple of things that are, like, good in Lost Edition, but, like, are there not a couple of things that are good in base Balatro? Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? We've been yapping for a long time here. Okay. So there's 3 new decks. I'll get into those in a second. First off, what is this Blue Stake rework? There's an advertised Blue Stake rework in the config menu. Blue Stake says boss blind on ante 4 or 5 is a pit blind. So there's like, so on ante 4 or 5, I'm assuming it's just random, there's a different type of like finisher, so to speak. How do I tell what's a pit and what isn't? I guess I'll figure it out as I go. Anyway. Ico just asked if Ico Shen mod, which has a deck that allows jokers to be put in deck and etc., is a vanilla power level. For you, is my mod vanilla power level wise? The decks? Absolutely not. The decks? Absolutely not. The jokers, I feel like I didn't really get a good enough vibe with them. Anyway. Creator of Lost Edition is also a streamer. I watch him. He recorded live streams creating the mod before releasing it. He added the X-Chips mechanic and thought it was revolutionary, but getting closer to release the mod, a guy said it was the same as X-Mul, and he was speechless when he tested it out, and it was true. I always think that's so funny. Shock, you gotta go faster. People are gonna win Gamba. Rug pull. Pit blinds are slightly chipped looking. They're chipped and weathered. Oh, Oh, okay. So these guys are all pit blinds. All right. Well, I'm not gonna look too much into the mechanics. Why is Twitch chat saying sometimes X chips isn't the same? I'm confused. If you are on exclusively Plasma deck, X chips is not the same. Otherwise, it is. We only have 2 X chips jokers. Yeah. Does Gamba mean gameplay or just booting up the game? Whoever made the prediction can figure that out, I guess. Sure, on Plasma. Yeah, well, that's like the only difference. Okay. 3 new decks. Pay attention, chat. This is, again, like last week. This is where I need you guys to pay attention real quick. Because I'm gonna run a poll on which we play first. So I'm gonna need you guys to lock in real quick for which deck you want to play. Just keep it in mind, and then we'll run a poll. Fabled deck is -1 Joker slot, but Legends can appear in the shop. Appreciate the follow, Magneil. Welcome in. Branching deck is skips offer a choice between 3 tags. W throwback synergy. And Patchwork deck is all playing cards appear with a random suit patch. Don't know what that means, but that sounds interesting. What's the chance of Legends? Is it just 0.0? Is it just 0.3%? I guess we'll find out. X chips would only matter if it's an on-scoring type Joker like Photo, Bloodstone, Idol, Baron, or on Plasma. Otherwise, completely similar to X-Molt. That's also true. Yeah. Okay. We're going to run a poll. Which deck? YouTube, I don't think I can run polls on YouTube, so I'll just type your vote in chat and I'll add it to the Twitch poll. Fabled, Branching, and Patchwork. I'm not allowing additional votes. Hell no. All right, new poll. Patch is probably extra suits stitched on the card. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know. All in Jest is a very good mod. I'm excited to get into it. It seems very fun. I don't know how many there were. There's a lot. Fabled sounds cool as there's like 30 new legendaries. Yeah. So we got to vote for Fabled in YouTube. Cannot vote, it seems, on my phone. Tragic. When will Twitch add ranked choice voting? Good question, honestly. I don't play ranked enough for that to, like, ever be a thing, I feel like. Branching would be better for a more relaxed fun. Fabled is deceptively rough with the -1 Joker slot. Nah, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Don't even worry about it. Twitch is American. They don't know how to vote correctly. Yo, actually real. Actually real. Okay, Branching won 6-5 on Twitch. But there was one person in YouTube that said Fabled. However, they weren't in Twitch chat, so I'm going to go on Branching, and that'll just be a tiebreaker. Okay, so skips offer a choice between 3 tags. And I'm playing it on the Jold stake. No 2 of us? Try Fabled. Sorry, Twitch, y'all just got rug pulled. There actually were 2 people in YouTube chat that said Fabled, so you guys just got rug pulled. I apologize, Twitch, but it is what it is. Okay. -1 Joker slot, but we can have Legends. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, we almost had straight flush on the top deck. That would have been so hot. All right. I get my discard back on Gold Stake. Best mod in the world. Automatic S+ tier mod. Don't forget to check out deck skins if you're interested. Oh yeah, what? Okay, I saw that in like the config. Okay, that's hilarious. We're gonna put a pin in that. Is that customized deck, I'm assuming? Are you just talking about these? Yo, Inscription's fire. Talos Principle. Portal 2. Literally, I've never played the Portal games, but everybody in my chat never stops yapping about Portal. So we'll go Portal. Multiplayer is S+ tier then? Fair. Holy shit, I can actually watch the stream. Vaga, did you actually... I'm not live. Did you achieve top 20? Pog? Yo, Inscription is fire. We'll do... That's actually so cute. These look cool, but I'm going to go Inscription here. More inscription. Fire. The king in yellow. We happy few. And Petscop. I'll go Petscop here. And then Spelunky. Why does this look familiar? Have I played this? I don't know. I'll go Spelunky for these. It only took 3 short streams. True. The king in yellow, please. All right. We'll do the king in yellow to appease. To appease unknown. Shock, I just realized you were at 1.1k followers. Yeah. We got 1,000, I want to say the beginning of October? The randomized deck skins lets deck skins you aren't running with show up in the packs to allow their art to be seen even if you ever preferred a skin set. Gotcha. That's actually sick. I love that. Pog. With the extra discard, we can do a non-pair build for real. Bro, I'm gonna be tweaking. Nate with the follow. Welcome in. Okay, first jokers. Both of our jokers in the shop are modded. 1 in 2 chance to create a voucher tag when blind is skipped. Don't need that right now. Don't plan on skipping with the -1 joker slot deck. Jeff the Joker is rental, so probably I'm not taking him. When small blind is selected, destroy all other jokers, and this joker gains times 0.5 molt for each. That's kind of interesting. So, a situationally better madness? Found you unknown? Better madness, huh? I don't know about better. Because doesn't this... I guess it doesn't scale less. No, it definitely scales less, because late game, this is scaling, like, not at all, right? Or you have to rotate. This is a situationally better madness. I think usually madness is better, though. I don't know. As a rental, I'm never taking that, though, so let's go in here. 2 more modded jokers. Average Joe, balance 20% of chips and molt. Interesting. This is actually kind of good for early game, no? Probably I take him, unless this is fantastic. Joker gains +2 chips per level of each discarded poker hand. I mean, this is just a flowchart angle, right? Is this not just a flowchart angle? If we take this? Because if we level high card and then just, like, toss a bunch of high cards, this gains, like, an insane amount of chips, right? Kind of fire. I have to go to sleep. Good night, everyone. Good night, Zafe. Thank you for popping in, man. I think we go with the average Joe just because I like the mechanic more. But the paper bag dude seems also very nice. This being Eternal is a little tragic just because of the -1 slot. But, I mean, we'll get a Legendary and then it'll be fine, surely. Excuse me. Another damn Joker that makes pair high card broken. Legends are $20 to be prepared for that. Right. 2-pair. Okay, I want to see if 2-pair gets us out. Because this is going to add a decent amount of molt, right? Yeah, for early game, this is looking to be pretty good. All right, we'll get out in 2. Surely this gets out. Yeah. Okay, I like it. $6. Rental crazy, probably not. Public bathroom. This Joker gains +2 molt per scored 2 in a flush. That's cute. I like that. I'm going to go in the Spectral pack because I'm a gambling addict. Okay, we have Immolate, which is disgusting. We have Ecto, which is disgusting with this deck. Palmistry gives all cards in hand a random enhancement -1 hand size. Nope. Reroll one selected Joker cannot be rental. Replaces Joker with a random Joker of the same rarity. Or cannot be eternal. So it's definitely either Immolate or Ecto here. Probably I just Immo, huh? Puts me ahead and then I can afford legendaries if I do that. Not gonna lie, that looks better than Ouija. I mean, like, yeah, but like, Ouija's a pretty low bar, right? Average Joe actually just plasmas your deck in late game. That's kind of fire. That is fair. They're all good. 1 in 2 chance to create a random spectral card. Hello, multiplayer players in chat? Multiplayer players in chat? Peep it. Not even out of ante 1 and the entire meta is broken. Probably just hang them, no? Could also take a Spectral. Mario and Ouija. Hello? Gamba? I don't even know why I did it, man. I already know that shit's gonna happen. But it is what it is. You gotta do it. We can do one of these. Pog. That card would make me crash out. Do we go Trousers? Teeny Joker. Plus 150 chips if played hand contains only 2s. I mean, like, this as a common seems really good, no? I know it's like a whack-ass condition. I guess if it's played hand and not scoring hand, but like even so. Plus 150 for a common is like an insane exchange. The neck can only discard 1 at a time? What? Yo, that blows. Holy. Hangman with no good cards in deck is also more pointless, not gonna lie. Not really. We take like a blue seal from a standard pack and then our density is higher. Better than water? That is true. I take it back, that card makes Vagabond even more OP. True. I mean, we just got to do Pants, right? Pants is kind of broken. Pants can carry our -1 Joker slot disability. I think we just got to rip the Pants. Joss with the follow. Welcome in. Could go Hierophant Sun Judgment. I think Sun is like never worth taking. I'm gonna rip Judgment just to see what we get. Art of the Deal. This is the second Art of the Deal Joker that I've seen. Where was the other one? The other one was Hot Pot, right? Gains +1 molt when money is earned. Resets if you have $0 or less. This is broken. For Jold Stake, this is like phenomenal, no? First time catching the stream. Welcome in, man. I appreciate you. Paperback, or am I tripping? Maybe it is paperback. I thought it was Hot Potato. That's disgustingly broken. Yeah, this seems really good. I say this with Pants in my in my lineup, which I mean the Pants is probably gonna outscale this, but like bad example, bad example. Try buying and selling that rental Joker. Oh, I low-key should. Wait, that probably does work like that. Next time we see a rental Joker, we'll do that. Because is this not just plus molt Campfire, but like actually better? If that's how it works. Shock, I'm gonna do a cool stream on December 26th because I will hopefully be able to stream again after a whole year of waiting. Did bro get banned? Is that what I'm supposed to infer from that chat? Average Joe rightmost, please. Oh, just because this triggers. Oh, bro, I didn't even think of that. Is that actually how it works? Probably. Balance base chips and molt of played poker hand. No, I'm not taking an eternal no matter that seems mid. IMO, but I'm not taking it no matter what because I want to leave room for at least one legendary if we come across it. The Magus enhances one selected card into a Fervent card. Gains +10 chips when scored. Interesting. The Veiled Lamp enhances one selected card into an Ice card. Always scores, ignores play selection limit. If played hand exceeds 5 cards, excess Ice cards don't affect poker hand. What would be the use for this? So it's a rock in the sense that it always scores. There's got to be some synergies with the mod here, no? Because vanilla Balatro, I don't know how you break this. Idol just got better. I mean, I guess. But does one idol trigger like ever matter if it's only one? That breaks high score? No, because it says excess ice cards don't affect poker hand, right? So I'm assuming don't affect poker hand. Maybe they mean don't make like 5 oaks or something. Add Seltzer and Red Seal and multiple copies of Idol. They don't affect how the poker hand is counted. Okay. I was for some reason I was thinking of it as like they don't score if they get played in a 5 or more hand. It just won't make flush 6 or shit. Right. Okay. No, these are really good then. My brain, I'm just not smart. These are very good. Yeah. I'm gonna emp though because I'm a gambler, and also we're not playing any like retrigger builds. Right, meow. If we have pants in our lineup. Okay, so selling stuff has to trigger this, right? Oh, that's bro. This is just. It's not better campfire because campfire is X-molt, but like if this were X-molt, it would be better campfire. That's broken. Try selling wheel. Yeah. It's plus molt campfire. Well, it's better campfire because you can also stack it with like gold seals and like econ jokers and shit. That's insanely good. I mean, it's another scaling joker, so like you have to get it early, and also it's scaling plus molt. So like if you're doing high score and shit like that, like who cares? But for gold stake, this is like fantastic. Joker.png, activated ability. Hello, I have to tap this to make it to do something. This joker copies the effect of a random joker. Pay $1 to reroll. Gambling joker? Might we be getting rid of Art of the Deal? Bro, what is this? Common? OP common? The price increases on reroll. Interesting. No good night, goodbye. Gonna go to sleep because why not? Goon, good night, shock. Goon, good tonight, shock. Hello? Good night, gangsta. You remember Inscription Act 2 with the activated sigils? Maybe. So it's blueprint, but like you have to pay to move it? No, it doesn't copy a random thing in your lineup. It copies, the way I'm interpreting it, it doesn't copy a random thing in your lineup. It copies a random thing in the game. Right? Because it doesn't say the effect of a random, like, held joker. It just says the effect of a random joker. Bro said, what's Inscription? Ika Yori, there's no way that you've never played Inscription, actually. I think I'm selling Art of the Deal for this, honestly. Because I want to keep an open slot for a legendary, but, like, this is way too funny for me to not take. Yeah, see, because it's copying Swashbuckler right now. So it's literally just a random joker in the entire game. Because right now it's just a Swashbuckler. You can see it in the left side. This is hilarious. Okay, that's fire. I don't want any of these. Let's pay to re-roll it. It's hallucination now. Yo, low-key hallucination's fire. I'm keeping that. So this is just a re-rollable judgment. Okay, that's fucking insane. I mean, it breaks high score, but who cares about high score? Why is it a common? Bro, there's so many jokers in the pool. This mod adds, what, 200 jokers? Might be more than that. Excuse me, 300 jokers. I mean, I don't know what the jokers in the mod do, so I guess I'll hold my praise / criticism. But on anti-8 runs, this does not seem broken to me. Unless you like Giga High Roll. It's better than Judgment, though, as when it says random, does it take into account rarity? I don't know. Presumably, yes, because we've rolled 2 commons, but that's also like the smallest sample size in the world. Should not be a common effect. I don't know. I feel like that's more open to interpretation. There are convoluted commons out there, man. Does it use Blueprint's compat list? Well, no, because it's not like a copy technology joker, right? So I'm assuming this is just literally anything in the game, no? Or maybe it does use the compatible list because it says compatible. I have no idea. Anyway, Trypophobia is plus 20 molt if scored hand contains only 8s. Cringe. Scored face cards give plus 15 molt but have a 1 in 6 chance to destroy themselves. I think we don't need that. What is my boss? The Ash. Times plus 0.25x base requirement per card below 52 in the full deck. So this is a... Excuse me. Base requirement? Base requirement for the boss, right? Not base blind requirement. I guess we'll see. Why is it back to $1 again? Does that reset at the end of the round or something? Okay, that might be broken. Hello, base department. Eh? Sanctuary Gate enhances 2 selected cards to wood cards. When held in hand, plus 20 chips, plus 5 more for each other wood card held in hand. That's kind of cool. Sure. We'll make some wooden fellas. Bad guy. Apply foil to a random card held in hand when boss is defeated. Who cares? Hat trick is played 3s. Give +1 molt per 3 of a kind level when scored. That's kind of silly. Skin suit when a card is destroyed. Patch its suit onto a random card held in hand. I like the flavor here. Probably I'm not taking like any of these. I guess I'll take hat trick just to sell it, get some money. I honestly don't want to reroll the Joker PNG. Like, hallucination's kind of fire, man. Hallucination is more and more becoming a pet Joker of mine. Patch means to override it, right? I'm assuming a patch is just like an addition, like it can be 2 suits at once. It needs to be a rare, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like in the context of high score, yeah, I hear you guys. In the context of anti-8 runs, I feel like it's not that bad, man. You have to giga high roll for it to be, like, phenomenal, which can be said about so much shit. It makes sense as an unk, short for uncommon. Yeah, I got you. Gives the molten chips of all hand types played contained of all... God, I can't talk, man. It's actually crazy. Of all hand types contained within played hands. So if I play a 2-pair, it gives me 2-pair level, pair level, and high card level. That's, like, fine. This is a good counterpart for, like, Obelisk, where you're just shipping random things. For right now, I think this is not worth it. Enhances 1 selected card into a canvas card. Copies the rank and suit of card to the right. That's interesting. Let's go... Was that Big Blind? That was not Big Blind. So I'm going to go Celestial Pack. Hello. You are strange. So this is an only molt card, but it gives me double the molt. This is an only chips card, but it gives me double the chips. Interesting. I guess let's level up 4 oak by 6 molt. Sure. Let's go here. Level up pair by 2 molt. Dude, Vulcanoid is kind of broken. No. No. Whatever the chip counterpart is for Vulcanoid, I'm stupid. I'm literally not playing by my own rules right now. Whatever the chip counterpart for this is, kind of broken. I'm an unk. I'm 25. That's wild, man. All right, let's go next. Yeah, I'm keeping hallucination as long as I can. I'm not going to lie. Can I... Pray tell, can I please draw the 3 oak? Do we have new additions? There are in the mod. I don't think we've seen any of them yet. We'll go here. Okay, cool. I drew a 3 oak. That's fire. I guess... Let's do this. Maybe I'll reroll you since I need some score. Nah, we just do this for foil. Damn! Pairs meta even with the mod. All in vain with the switch buttons redeem. I can't believe it, man. Alright. That's gonna screw me up. Guaranteed. Let's go here. Pairs meta even with the mod. I mean, pairs are just so strong, man. They're so consistent. Also, what's good, Andy? I'm going to ship a high card because we have the wood cards, right? So this is hella chips. That's actually pretty good. I like the wood enhancement. Not going to lie, the boss is like anti-immolate, kind of, for real. Yeah, that's a problem. It's one that we'll deal with in a sec. Let's go for a spectral pack. We've reshaped. Turn all jokers into copies of a random held joker. Yeah, so this is broken. I should make a joker that punishes you for playing pairs? Bro, I can't believe it. So this is, like, nasty. Jokers keep their original stickers and additions. 3 Joker PNGs? Oh, dude, I want to so bad. That's such a bad idea. That kills us, like, every single time. We could even do 4, because I have a judgment. I kind of want to. It kills us every single time, but that's really funny. Do I get to... Oh, it's of a random held joker. Okay, no, I'm never taking this, though. That's like, let's go gambling on steroids. Like, if you miss with that, it's terrible. That's true. There's no Jamba on this run, so do it. I'm still not doing it. I want to be able to win my first run. I don't want to have to, like, keep going through the early game of all these runs. Do I take a sigil? Do I care about taking a sigil here? I'm hitting, like, all spades, so I guess it's, like, kind of cool if we hit any suit other than spades, but also, like, who cares, because I'm playing 2-pair. I think it really doesn't matter here. I'm going to crack this judgment, and then we'll go next. Or not go next, but, like, we'll skip. Go for the 2-pair molt. The moons are going to get on my nerves. I'm just saying that now. The moons are going to make me crash out. Okay, so I think this was base scaling, right? No, this is it? Yeah, no, this is... No, it's boss scaling. Never mind. The moons are going to make me crash out just because I know damn well they're going to make me miss 2-pair levels, like, so much more often. But it is what it is. They're a fun mechanic, so I'll let it ride. The way you can nerf pairs is by having less unconditional scoring jokers, but that would kind of feel bad. I think pairs are just always going to be good, no? Which is why I'm saying, like, don't nerf pairs, just make everything else viable. Like, make people want to play builds besides pairs. Solution is to nerf Mercury and add pair stuff. I don't think Mercury needs a nerf. I just think make all the other builds more enticing to play. Okay, so here's our pit boss, or whatever this is called, right? It was a pit boss. I don't want to click the stake button, because I think that crashes the game. Since one of them is edited. Cannot draw any cards until hand is empty. That's horrible. That's horrible. Mercury needs a nerf, like, actually? Can you even... It's not even possible to nerf Mercury, is it? Unless you make it, like, plus 12 chips. Because Pluto is plus 10 chips plus 1 molt. Mercury is plus 15 plus 1. Any nerf to Mercury will crash pairs. Plus 0 molt. Bro! Like, what? You can just make it identical to Pluto, but then what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? It's just so punishing if you don't draw your 4 ochre straight. That's the main problem. Right. Which is what I'm hoping the blue stake rework will kind of fix. Hopefully. Maybe that's a hope in vain, but that's my hypothesis. Not my hypothesis, I guess my hope. Well, both. Regardless, Glimmer, Silver, and Stellar cards appear twice as often. I don't know what those are, but that sounds funny, and I have money, so I'll take it. Give me chips 2-pair. All right. Let's just continue to level up 4 oak, I guess. Force pairs to need jokers. Canvas kind of broken for idle, by the way. Yeah. During scoring, successful probabilities give X mult equal to 1 plus their fail chance. Is this not broken? Hang on. So, So if you get a money trigger on lucky cards, you get a times 15 on score. Does this not... I mean, like, everything that we've seen for high score is, like, idle shit, but, like, does this not just break idle? Oh, 1x plus. Yo, I'm stupid. Never mind. It's like times 1.93 or something. X molt at a common? It's X molt on score, so photo is my argument there. Flat X molt at common is, I think, always going to be broken, but X molt on score, photo exists, and I would argue photo's fucking terrible. So I think that's completely fine. Negative smiley face. Tilty Joker. Huh? Scoring cards give ×2 their base chips. Nope. Will not be taking that. I could take this just for, like, temperance value. I think I will. Alright. Also, I should be... Okay, what did we hang, by the way? I should have done this long ago. We hung with Immolate, a 4, an 8, a jack, a queen, and an ace. So we want to look for stuff that is not that. A 4, an 8... I already forgot. A 4, an 8, a jack, a queen, and an ace. A 4, an 8, a jack, a queen, and an ace. So we have a 4 here. We have a jack here. So we're always discarding those, and then I guess we discard these. Okay, there's a 2 pair. I'll ship the 10 as well. But it's like repeated photo, which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess. That's still... If it's... The first time I misinterpreted it by, like, a lot. If it's like, if it adds it on top of the +1, like if you get a money hit and it's a times 1.15, that's like, who cares? This with oops, 100% cooks idle. Sock and business. It's ideal with 1 and 2 chances. It's the fail chance. Yeah. Oh! Okay, I misinterpreted it again. That may... Yeah. Okay. 14 out of 15 to fail, or times 1 and 14 15ths. Right. Okay, yeah. 1 and 15 is 0.07. Right. Okay, yeah. That's... I feel like that's still fine. If every card has a 1 and 2 trigger that is on average like them being poly... I mean, like... Is it, though? Expected value is half as much as poly, right? I feel like that's fine. It is on every card, which is somewhat of a consideration for it being common rarity. But also you need other technology to work with it. It's not like photo where it's just standalone. Like, it does something. It does literally nothing if your cards aren't enhanced, right? So I feel like a common rarity, that's completely fine. It's a second Bloodstone? Yeah. It's a second Bloodstone at common rarity, but it doesn't work with oops. And you need Bloodstone for it to be a second Bloodstone. I feel like that's fine. I would much sooner take wild cards with Ancient Joker. Oh, wait, this is a... No, I thought this was a legend for a second. I'm stupid. Balance 5% of chips and molt increases by 5% when a spectral card is used. I love cards that scale with spectral cards. I don't want this because it's rental, though. Multiplies interest by a random amount between times 0.75 and times 3. You're eternal, so I'm not taking you, but you are interesting, and I kind of like your idea. Let's go here. Let's go. Did I hang a 9? No. Let's go here. Pog. We've seen like 3 balancing cards so far. I kind of like that. Like, the only balancing thing in the base game is plasma. I kind of like that there's this much balance technology on, like, jokers in this mod. How are you? Am I? Andy, how are you, bro? I think that's the second time you thought that joker was legendary. What? No. Nuh-uh. I think it's the second time you thought that joker was legendary. Stupid? Just kidding. The thing is, they're so hard to calculate. Yeah. ×3 molt for 1 round each ante. At common? This is some good skip technology, no? Let the plasma shit stay plasma, but like I get it. I don't know. I think it's fine. Streamer, why do you not play full house instead of 2 pair if you draw a full house? I mean, I guess I should if I'm going for... I don't know. I just am gold stake coded to hate full house. Probably I should, because keeping a card that I only have 1 copy of in my deck kind of fucks my chance for 3 oak, but I hate full houses with a passion. Let's go chipped full houses, that being said. I generally dislike decks that take Joker mechanics and Jokers that take deck mechanics. I don't know. I think they're fine. I think that's a valid take, though. I don't want to Ecto, honestly. Like, I want the extra slot, don't get me wrong, but, like, I guess we have 2 Eternals, so, like, if I sell Odd Tot, it's better than a coin flip that we hit something that I like Ecto on, but if it hits, like, even on... Maybe I should have taken it there. Also, the -1 hand size is a little awkward for Pants, but Pants is also at, like, +36, so realistically, we could just play literally whatever into Pants and be fine. Or, like, literally whatever. Like, we don't have to scale Pants. We're probably fine at this point. Oh, wait, is this... This is a needle scaler. I didn't even realize that. This is a 9,000 point blind. That's kind of sick. And we drew our 2 pairs. That's, like, debatably more sick. Future telescope considerations, for real, for real. Why do I feel like this blue stake adds little to no difficulty? Another pair slop addition to the game? Bro. Yeah, this blue stake, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, we've only seen 1 boss from it, right? But that boss is pretty tame. Paper bag again. Let's go Arcana pack. Get a Hermit card. Bog. Splits 1 selected card into 2 copies with half the original rank. Odd cards split as evenly as possible. No. No, I don't want that. Let's go Hierophant on 9s, I guess. A boss that does nothing on any pair run but destroys other hands. Yeah, kinda. What did Voucher do? It was like Hone, but for... It was the second... We've already taken the first stage of the Voucher. The Voucher was like Glow Up, but for mod-specific editions, it looked like. Genuinely convinced Will you're engaged? That's hilarious. And bro's not going to pull up to my stream to confirm it with me either. He's just going to get rage baited. That's like the best part. Not me, Will. Not you, Will. Different Will. Different Will. But welcome in, Will. Let's go for this, no? Just to draw my 2 pair. There she is. I think that blue stake should just make rerolls like +$2. I'd be fine with +$1. +2 feels a little egregious, I think. I have no data to back that up, though. It's just like strictly vibes based, but +2 seems kind of wild. Most blue stake ideas are not good. It's because nobody knows how to fucking balance the game, man. Everybody talks shit, but then when they give their ideas, they're like, I think that the blue stake rework should be -1 Joker slot for the first 3 antes. And it's like, no. Blue stake rework start with $3. I don't hate that, but it still kills black deck. $7 starting rerolls makes ante 1 significantly harder. I've tried. $6 is meh. I also don't think we need anything that makes ante 1 harder. And it's not because I find Ante-1 particularly difficult. It's because I think it's just bad design to make Ante-1 any more difficult. Like, Ante-1's not meant to be a skill check, right? Everything makes Black Duck worse? Fair. Blue Stake rework return the third discard, but it costs $2. See, like right there, bro. That's not a good change. And now we've gotten to the point where like I don't even know if that's rage bait or like if you're trolling. But like that's not a good change. Sell this Joker to double the sell value of adjacent Jokers as a common? That's kind of fire, no? Just slap that on our negative, John. And we get like all the temperance value in the world. I kind of need Todd though, right? Randomizes the values of leftmost consumable between times 0.75 and times 2.5. So I could enhance more cards to glass, I think. Blue Stake rework does nothing, question mark, cinema. Okay, Sphinx. Enhances one selected card into a simulated card. Returns to hand when played for the first time each round. Interesting. Blue Stake rework, sell a Joker by Ante-4 or you die IRL. See, like that's... I've probably read that unironically in my comment section before. Retrigger the next 5 planet cards used. That would be fire if I actually cared about any of the planet cards that I've used. Rerolls cost 5 less, decreases by $1 at end of round. That's, like, insanely good, no? Rerolls cost 5 less? That's, like, disgusting. It's natty perishable, which sucks, but that's, like, dare I say, fantastic. Simply remove Blue Stake. I think that's not a good way of handling it either. Patch a random suit on the 3 selected cards. Nope. Split stuff. Nope. That's a common. Blue Stake rework. You have to give me the 3 funny numbers on the back of your parents' credit card. True. Hello. Glimmer is balanced 10%. This is earn $1 whenever a heart is discarded, and this is Hat Trick, which we've already seen. How about, like, Blue Stake increases price of vouchers for some amount? I don't hate that. One of the most disgusting econ jokers I have seen ever, cannot lie. Yeah. Minus $5 reroll is basically gaining money equal to 5 times your most expensive reroll. Yeah, that's, like, pretty good, no? That's pretty disgusting. Blue Stake gives you $1 more at the start is balanced potentially. Blue Stake gives you $1 more at the start, but keeps the -1 There's literally no way that Blue Stake can keep the -1 discard if that's what you're insinuating. Also, we die here because I've just been yapping to chat and I haven't actually like gotten any stronger. So no, I think I just need to go for full houses because full house I actually have planet cards for, but like it's not looking like that's gonna happen. What if Blue Stake is -1 hand but start with $1? That's equally as bad. I think Blue Stake right now has proved that reroll PNG. Oh, true. I think Blue Stake right now has proved that you can't do any amount of minus hand or discard because it disproportionately affects certain builds. For Blue Stake rework, I think it's just you go straight to Purple Stake scaling, and then Gold Stake is a second finisher boss on ante 9 or 10. Yeah, that's one of the best ones that I've heard. Make Blue Stake Black Deck peak idea. What if -2 discards for Blue Stake? Okay. All right, let's reroll Joker PNG. Yay, we're saved! Retrigger next 5 planets, guys! ×1 molt plus 0.25x molt per unique suit in played hand. Okay, I mean, that's something. We have like a flower pot type of thing. All packs cost +$1. Okay. See, yet again, I don't know if we've strayed into into bait territory or not. This is the problem as well. I don't know if that's bait. Isn't that just old orange steak? I believe that's old gold steak, right? Or is it orange? It's one of the two. It's old something. Midas Mask is fire. If it was -1 hand instead of discard, it would make the stake much harder, but it would heavily incentivize going for higher value hands. Cannot lie. I mean, like, yeah, I guess I'm thinking of -1 hand in the context of black deck, where you have the extra like the extra joker slot, so playing smaller hands is still fine. But I guess on any other deck, yeah, that's a huge problem. Old orange steak is $1 per pack that stacks each ante, so way worse. Yeah, but plus $1 per pack is still like cringe. Blue stake makes the boss blind on ante 4 or 5 a harder blind. Oh, that's unique. That's unique. Randomize the chips and molt of used planet cards from 50% to 200% of their original values. No. All enhanced cards become chaotic. Enhancement is randomized after being played. All played enhanced cards become chaotic. I don't want either of these. Two hands, 3 discards, make it out of black deck. Good luck. Yeah, I mean, that's also an issue. Unseen on Path of Exile, for real, true. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that word until somebody in chat screams at me what it's supposed to be. This is multiplicative money. I don't think I've ever seen multiplicative money as a mechanic before. Kind of cool. Also kind of broken, though. Multiplicative money is very strong. I guess if it's only on, like, if you can get that on jokers, that's kind of nasty, but if you only get that on, like, cards as, like, an on-trigger effect, that I think it's low-key fine. Enhanced cards are drawn last. What does that matter for? Do I have any enhanced cards? I have 2 enhanced 9s, and then an enhanced jack and queen, and 2 kings. So we never go queens. We never go face cards. We never go 9s for 2 pair. Otherwise, it's still essentially the same game plan. I think I just still have to go for full house because I actually have, like, planet levels. Oriate? I'll assume that's what it is. Do I want to keep this 7? Maybe. I could Sphinx the 7 and then we can hit it with a 2 pair on the backswing. Is this blind? Not. Why is this big blind scaling? Big blind scale. I appreciate that this is big blind scaling because this is going to make it kind of a slam dunk, but I feel like that's not something that's needed. But I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining, low-key. I think the best rework is definitely just going to be more antes. Slay the Spire to something like that on the highest difficulty that make you fight an extra boss. Yeah, I think that's genuinely probably the best way to handle it. I think that's maybe like the one take that has not changed from my video on the update that I made this summer is Blue Stake rework. I think the top 2 options are make it go to ante 9 or 10 with like maybe 1 or 2 finishers added, or make rerolls like $1 more. I think $2 more is like annoying as shit for high stakes, but $1 more I could see. If you get your discard back, I feel like that's a fair exchange. I like the bosses here that push certain cards to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think it's cool. Luca with the Hydrate, I got you. 2 finishers would be bleh. Well, that's the other thing that I said in the video. I would, if you add like more antes and they make you fight another finisher, we need more finishers. Low key. I think we need more finishers anyway, if I'm being honest. Especially with like the current meta. Bro, pretty much every finisher except Vessel in the current gold stake meta is like a joke. Extra ante would be weird with the way late game works. I think ante 10 is literally fine for any build. I think ante 11 it gets a little shaky for like like smaller hands. But ante 10 is like perfectly feasible for literally any build, I think. Anti-10 is, dare I say, feasible for any build, for, like, smaller builds right now. But if you get your discard back, extra anti punishes perishables and skipping even harder. I mean, skipping is its own. Perishables, I think that's, like, a minute thing. I think that's going to matter maybe 1 out of, like, every 50 runs. Probably not that many, but, like, 1 out of every 20 runs at the most. I think perishables is, like, a minute thing. Skips, I think, need a rework. Skips, every skip that is not investment tag right now is too niche. Every skip that is not investment tag or rare tag if you're playing multiplayer, but multiplayer is its own thing. Fuck multiplayer for talking about, like, anti-8 balancing. I think skips, like, as a whole need reworks. Boss blind disable scoring cards used in your most used hand, something like that. I mean, I could see it. That still disproportionately affects, like, smaller hands, right? That's yet another problem with smaller hands in the current gold stake meta. Literally every boss except for Vessel and, like, Crimson Heart on 1 out of every, like, 5 runs, if that, is just a joke on, like, smaller hand builds. Like, pair builds don't give a shit about Verdant Leaf 99% of the time. No builds give a shit about Amber Acorn, let's be honest. Unless they patch your ability to, like, move cards before the blind, no build falls to Amber Acorn. It's, like, extremely rare. And small card builds give no shits about Cerulean Bell. This Joker gains plus 10 chips per empty Joker slot at the end of round. This is what I like to see with scaling chips Jokers. It's uncommon. It scales quite a bit of chips, but it's, like, a very... Like, you need to be locked in to get this to scale enough where it's worth it, right? I think this is a very well-designed scaling chips Joker. The first legendary, okay. When round begins, add 1 random queen to your hand with a random enhancement, addition, and seal. We're just taking this, right? We're just taking this. This is pretty good. Also, yeah, the money enhancement is on Jokers, which I think that's a little bit more. I think there's an argument there for that being a little bit more broken, but I still think it's, like, okay at the end of the day. I don't even know if this is that good for what we're doing, but I'm taking it regardless because it's the first... It's the first Leggy that I've seen, I think. W voice crack. Anyway. Blue Seal, it's over. GG. Blue Seal Ice card. I think that doesn't matter with the Blue Seal at all, and it's foil, so there's that. It's not like Certificate where it increases your hand size, which is weird, but, like, I don't mind it. That's fine, I think. I still need to play full houses, don't I? This is extremely awkward. Yeah, probably. Dude, my mouse is, like, doing that double-clicking shit again. It's really getting on my nerves. I guess I could pivot into, like, 4 Oak, because if we're going to have a bunch of queens anyway with this Leggy... I mean, it's only anti-6, though. How many queens are we adding? 9? That's, like, not... I mean, we have a fixed deck. Probably we can get 4 Oak to work. Does this win is the thing? Probably not, now that we don't have Todd, right? This is not the highest planet level in the world either. We might just die. I think taking that legendary might have murked us, but we'll see. Yeah, because that's like no points off of a 4 Oak. I think taking that legendary just killed me, but that's fine because it's a legendary, so like it doesn't actually count as bait. Because like legendaries are... They're, like, rare and shit, guys. Might be forced to play the queen. No, I'm just locked in. We're just playing full house, unfortunately. Oh! We could have had it, too. Whatever you tell yourself at night. Shut up, Will. Ouchies. Yeah, that's a little rough. Locked in. Hey, I lost by like 400 points, man. I could have sneezed on this blind and we would have won. Foil queen would have won. Oh, because it was an ice card, bro. I low-key missed that call out. I low-key was like, well, it's too late for me to score the queen now. Bro, I forgot about ice cards being a thing. God damn it. I mean, low-key, I thought that won anyway, so I probably wouldn't have played it regardless. But yeah, it would have won in retrospect. +1 to soul run. Shut up, Wampy. Sell, I fear? It's not a sell. We greed for blue seal there always, not a sell. Shock is washed. You're washed. Be nice. My channel, bro. I don't have to be nice. Just kidding. Okay, let's go. Let's just go one run on each deck. So let's go branching now. So this is skips have synergy. This is going to be funny, I think. Can I not skip ante 1? Oh, I have to pick what I... Okay. Okay, I see. What are you? I can't hover over these to see what they do. That's fine. I think I never take any of those. I spent 50k points for this goofy-ass gem, bro. You best be nice. Just card sharp to my way through magic, moving on towards abandon. I got you. You can hover over them and run info, methinks. Oh, probably. Yeah. Choose any tarot card to create. What? Has a random effect. Okay, well, you know I gotta pick that, even though the tarot card one is, like, broken. Cool. Missed by 4 points. Awesome. Didn't draw the flush. I thought we still didn't draw the flush here. I was about to be mad. Did we miss the flush? We didn't miss the flush. I literally saw it in my alt tab. I don't think we missed the flush. I think I'm literally just blind. Sets all probabilities to 0. That's kind of funny. Not sure if I like how you can get 2 of the same skips in 1 blind. Yeah, that kind of is Sag. The first hand of round contains only kings and queens. Apply a blue seal to a random played card. Dude, that as a rental is so bad, but if this was an Eternal, I would be snapping this up. That's actually, like, disgustingly good. 8-ball here is also terrible. As much as I want to pick the 8-ball, as much as I want to pick up the 8-ball so badly, this is ass. Free blue seal, insane. Yeah, that's insanely strong. I mean, do I take it anyway? I don't want to take it because it's rental, but I feel like, dude, blue seals are just nasty. You can just discard for a high card king or queen, right? It's not scoring hand if it's just a first hand. So like you would just have to ship the 1 king. But I mean, that's just like better trading card, no? That might genuinely be one of the best gold stake jokers I've seen. Yeah, that's insanely good. First hand of round as well. I mean, that's still phenomenal. Boop. Hog, free blue seal. Yummy. Now I'm going to die to this blind real quick. Never mind, I'm just going to get insanely lucky. It's anti-1 rental, so it's most likely bad. Yep. Thought we were chaos skipping. I mean, maybe we should have. I wanted to see what it did, but maybe we should have for the rental fee anyway. I think when we have the opportunity to make blue seals, we just have to make as many of them Johns as possible. I can't buy anything in here. That's so cool. Yeah, no, I'm just dead to this boss, like always. This is a really dumb play, but if it pays off immensely. Me when I take photograph on abandoned. Hello? Could have been investment. You never know. See, that's the exact state of thinking that leads me to taking the chaos skip that is a foil tag. I made favored trades, and in order to add a blue seal, you need to destroy a joker to get the seal. Yeah. I learned today that Twitch chat knows nothing about balancing. No offense. This is an insanely broken card, like, inherently. Why did you have to be perishable? I don't know if this is like too good or if it's just like S tier. But regardless, this is like in a Balatro gold stake tier list, this is S tier. Every single time. Blue seals are just that good. Scored 4s, give 4 mult per forward and played hand. Dude, I want the throwbacks so bad, but his goofy ass has to be perishable. What a bum. I'm low-key just double skipping here and praying we get some goof shit. Add a smiley seal to one selected card in hand. When destroyed, apply an addition to one random joker. If I take a familiar here, this could give me gold cards, and it could also give me more blue seal hits. Let's take Chaos Tag and hope that it's okay. That's precisely what I needed it to be, actually. Times 1.25 molt, negative duplicates of this joker may appear in the shop and buffoon packs. Is this not just really good for a common? I guess it's like a showman effect, I'm assuming. So, like, your odds of seeing it are not that good, but, like, times 1.25 is pretty good on its own for a common, I would say. Riffraff? Wait, do you guys think that Riffraff can make these? May appear in the shop and buffoon packs. I'm assuming not if it's functional exactly how it's written, but it would be exceedingly funny if Riffraff could generate the notes. We have sticker, which is +5 molt for each sticker on your jokers. And then we have egg. I think I'm just keeping everything here for right meow. Play only one hand type. That's concerning. Probably 2 pairs, like my best way of getting out. And even then, it's, I would say, unlikely. Oh, wait, we have times 1.25. What am I saying? Okay, there's a silly jack. W voice crack. Bro. Whoa, don't even with me. Oh, my Jolt card. No, don't make me play him. Fuck. Do I bank on top decking a king? Maybe I don't have to. That's a 3, not a 13, right? Damn. It was almost big brain time. All right, well, if it's not guaranteed, then I'm just shipping the gold. Fuck it. Six clams. I low-key want to sell this infuriating note, but it's pretty good for us right now. Like, bro, what am I taking? I want to take these skips to showcase the deck, but, like, this deck still does not fix the problem with skipping. With skipping just being, like, ass. All diamonds and 3s are drawn face down. That's oddly specific, but kind of funny. Excuse me. I guess let's just go Arcana pack. If I'm skipping, I need to be taking things in my shop. I need to, like, treat this like a vagabond run. Deck still blows doo-doo ass. I mean, it's like Anaglyph, right? This is a very fun deck. This deck would be fire on low stakes, but on high stakes, this is effectively is just always worse Anaglyph, I fear. The You Did It Joker, does it count towards completion stickers? Oh, do you think it does? I doubt it. Maybe, though? I doubt it, but it would be kind of funny if it did. Prob not. It doesn't. Okay, I didn't think so. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card if played hand contains a king or queen. That's really good. When any joker or card is sold or destroyed, decrease current blind score requirement by 10%. That's a nice combo with Riffraff, but I don't think it's a good enough combo for me to want to take it. I low-key want to sell the egg for this little weasel. Sanguine Joker. Played cards with a heart suit have a 1 in 10 chance to create a random tag when scored. And Witchfinder, which is 1 additional Arcana pack available in the shop. That's kind of cool. All right, let's take you because you're just silly. Oh God. Okay. Best economy tag ever! Yay! Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's pass away. Holy top deck. Okay, Jesus. If you buy a negative infuriating note, can you sell the original one and still have more infuriating notes pop up? Yeah, I would assume so. Witchfinder's fun. Witchfinder's cool. I like the idea. Do I bank on this being a straight? Almost assuredly not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Damn. GG, well played. Touche. All right, we got to run this back, and I got to play it smarter. I don't think we can full skip on high stakes. I think on low stakes, I would be completely fine to full skip. Hey, we got a tag from Sanguine Joker. Let's go. Our next rerolls are free, chat. Whee! Okay, simulated card, fire. Surely we just get a 2-pair here. And we die. Okay, I'm running that shit back, but I'm playing it like not a goober. Okay. Understanding nothing day of the week. Welcome in, Ginger. Absolutely. The most fun day of the week, dare I say. Bang. Why are we re-rolling so hard? I mean, if we're full skipping, we don't want to be keeping money, right? Because it's less, like, interest is less impactful. After blind is skipped, visit the shop. This Joker single-handedly fixes skips for me. But it's kind of unfortunate that it's a Joker. I also wish I could afford him right now, but oh well. This time we'll actually play the game for real, for real. +9 mult if played hand contains an odd number of cards. I mean, like, the plus money is cool, and also this is the only thing that even generates me mult right now. +8. No. Why is it saying +8? Is this counting the thing in the pack? Surely this is not an 8 cost. I think I have to take this, right? Because Swash is just 0 right now. What's that, boss? Must discard 5 at a time. I think that's fine. Visiting the shop is just incredibly OP for skips, right? At that point, skipping would need a downside to be balanced if it was just base game. I disagree. I think that it's still fine. That Joker could be an uncommon. +9 mult. And it could be an uncommon. What? Watching 3 discards on gold stake in action is so nice. True. Would a deck that lets you see shops after skipping be too good, or like what power level would it be at? I don't think it would be too good, but doesn't it just make... Isn't that just like... I guess it's not strictly worse Anaglyph, but I feel like in the majority of runs, that's just... Or not worse Anaglyph, it's better Anaglyph. Like, I feel like that just diffs Anaglyph in like a solid 7 out of 10 runs. No, but because you're still losing the income from the round. That's what I'm saying. Would you not just skip everything past early game? Not really, man. Like small blind, you would have no reason to not skip it? No, I guess you still would, because small blind gives you $3, man. Like, skip it. I mean, like, it depends on the tag, for sure. This Mixel Joker is just the most common. The visit shop after skip is the one that can be unk. Yeah, I could see that. I think I'm just taking this because it's mult immediately. It's what I want. Okay. I know I like stopped myself in the middle of a take, but I don't know. It's fine. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Does this maximize all of my money? That just gave me a random $1. Is that just how it works? Okay, that's fine. That's good for interest then, no? You aren't scaling your plus mult jokers? Yeah, you're getting no value in the blinds. I think being able to see the shop, it does not make skipping broken. It makes it better, makes it much better, but it doesn't make it like, I would argue it doesn't even make it particularly good. It depends heavily on the skip, but like there's so much on the average run, there's so much value that you're generating in the blinds where like I still think skipping would be usually too niche. The argument is, I guess, on the off chance that the skip isn't too niche, that it would be like too good. There's not that many good skips. It makes money skips better, but pack skips don't get that much better. That's what I'm saying. Semi-balanced deck would be a cool deck to see. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't be mad at that deck being a thing. By any means. I just think it kind of shits on Anaglyph. Anti-1, Chad, Bloodstone, even Steven on Abandon, goated start. How did I win that? What? That was a high card. Okay, anyway. Internet bad again on phone. Tragic. Any Joker skip becomes significantly stronger too? I mean, yeah, but the only Joker skips you can take are an anti-2, right? And at that point, I feel like it's fine for them to be strong. Joker PNG, my beloved. Yeah, we're definitely taking this. The Gamble Joker is just way too funny to not take. String theory. Hand always counts as containing a straight. Oh, baby, they reel me in. They reel me in. Okay, what are we doing? Top-up tag just to feel something? No. I'm taking the Chaos skip because it's funny, but I think it's a bad play. Of course, another pair slop Joker. That better be a rare, by the way. String theory? If it adds like the base score, that would be fine, but it doesn't add the base score. So right now, this is an incredibly niche Joker. I could see it being uncommon or maybe even common, depending on the synergies in the mod. Hey. Speaking of devil. Okay, so why would I care about string theory if I have shortcut? I guess why would I care about string theory in general if it doesn't add the base chips? For like order and stuff like that, right? There's got to be better things though, because like that's incredibly niche if it only triggers on like order and stuff like that. I really want this, but it's rental, so I think I'm not taking it, even though it's like kind of my pet Joker. I'm curious to see what... that's the caveat. I mean, this is just like really good for... Oh, each Jokers. This can destroy itself if it's not eternal. I mean, this is just like Better Madness though, right? I guess it's not strictly Better Madness, but this is... Situationally, I would argue most of the time Better Madness. Retrigger all Jokers, but they have a 1 in 15 to be destroyed each hand. Each hand is also a very nice way to like balance this more as opposed to end of round. This is still like very, very strong. It's really only good for making flushes better as they become straight flushes. Oh, is that how it works? Oh, okay, I could... Wait, maybe we play straight flushes then. That's hilarious. Wait, we have to play straight flushes then, right? That just makes flush scaling insane. No, we have to do that. Bro, that didn't even like register for me. Wait, I love that. Flushes are actually playable in Gold Stake? Holy! It doesn't affect hand calculation? Does it give you the base chips though? Like what Risen said. Do flushes register as straights? It just doesn't change what the poker hand is. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm getting mixed results. There's a Joker that turns straights into straight flushes. So it is really just for playing runner in pairs? I mean, you could still play runner in pairs, no? Okay, well, if it doesn't work like that, I'm still confused. Isn't it better than Flush 5 or something? Neptune scaling is, I think, equivalent to Flush House scaling, right? Or am I tripping? I guess I can look at it. Isn't it? I don't know. I never use Neptune cards enough to, like, care. Yeah, it's equivalent to Flush House scaling. It's worse than Eris chip scaling, but it's better than mult scaling. And usually if you're playing big hands like that, you care about the mult scaling anyway. Seance straight flush mentioned. True. Seance synergy. We got to get a Seance. These are both rentals, so I kind of want neither of them. Plus 24 mult, minus 4 mult per card played in played hand. That's a cute design. Does the mult matter more? The chips matter more? The chips matter more for spammable hands. If you're playing big hands, I'm assuming you're using retriggers. And if you're using retriggers, I think almost always the mult matters more. It's primarily a synergy joker like Pareidolia, where it allows hands that don't mean that contain straight criteria to still run in straight builds. Niche, but when it goes off, it goes off. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. That's a good analogy. Thank you. I mean, we just level up pair for right now, right? The God? Hello? All cards must score. That's horrendous. I don't like that at all. Not in the sense that I think it's imbalanced. I just am kind of shitting myself now that I see that. Let's take this and probably die because that's irresponsible. Grimbo, free Grimbo action. I like it. I still have no chips, so probably I am just dead here, but that's okay. Surely. I should have discarded, actually. Okay, yeah, I'm not winning this. PNG? Yeah, I can do that. I think we're still dead for the record. But that's pretty lucky. Yeah, so we're still very passing away. Hello? 8-ball synergy, get Schmeckles on the line! Whoa! 8 scored? I guess you're only scoring, like, in my mind that jumps out with retriggers, but I guess that doesn't matter with retriggers, right? Because you're still scoring the same amount of 8s, you're just scoring each 8 more times. I think that doesn't scale with retriggers. Yeah, we're still, like, very, very dead. W voice cracks, man. Holy! Don't you take and sell there rather than skipping for the $1? You absolutely do. I'm just not used to doing that for whatever reason. I know what the reason is. It's because I'm a Mega Buffoon pack myself. Okay, well, I need to reroll this again. ×3. Does that even... If I would have rerolled before now, we would have gotten out. I think now this doesn't matter. Yeah, so once again, I threw. How long had I been blue? For a very long time. I'm not going to lie. Maybe we should go back to an easy deck. This deck is not gold stake material. For me. I mean, obviously, it's just challenge deck at the end of the day if you choose not to skip. So, like, it's purely a skill issue. But this deck kind of does nothing in gold stake, which I don't think is a problem with the design. I think it's just a problem with skips. This does a very fun thing in white stake. This would be a very grand time, but it's like the same problem that I have with Anaglyph. Anaglyph sucks ass in gold stake, and it's not an Anaglyph problem. Just like how branching deck kind of sucking is not a branching deck problem with gold stake. It's just skips are like so bad. And like giving you more skips does not usually make skips better unless you get like very specific shit. Giving you more options with skips does not make skips better until, you know, unless you get like very specific stuff. You suck ass in gold stake, fuck you. Multiplayer 1v1 me right now in gold stake. Or don't talk shit. We have new challenges, by the way. I always forget to check that for the mods. 2 new challenges. Let's see. Sharpest tool. Only common jokers may appear in the shop or in Buffoon packs. ×3 molt if you have no uncommon or rare jokers. Restrictions. Just like legendary synergy and then the skips. Is this not just kind of an auto win? I'm curious about this. We'll put a pin in this. If there's time at the end of stream, we'll play that. This, okay. See, this is funny. Now this is pod racing. This destroys packs? What? Wait, why are packs banned? You get no packs in this? That's wild. Wait, that's so funny, though. Okay, so it's just straight up shot, but all of you... I guess that's broken if with, like... with Banana Man. But Banana Man Oops is kind of... Okay, I see. Only tiny packs are banned, if I recall correctly. Oh, interesting. That's hilarious. Alright, we'll put a pin in that. Is Bulb an uncommon? I don't believe so. Bulb's a common, right? Yeah, Bulb's a common. I could be wrong. I didn't design this challenge. Yeah. Why do you get Magic Trick? I don't know. Why not, man? It's funny. Yeah, I don't know why you get Magic Trick. Maybe you can only add... No, why would you only be able to add cards to your deck? I don't know. Magic Trick seems kind of goofy. I don't hate it. It just seems kind of like out of left field. Dilute the pool? Oh, I guess so. Are you winning, son? Welcome in, Jimmy. Streamer, can you play my challenges too? I low-key want to go back to your Wordle challenge. To make the shop slightly more inconvenient. Yeah. Okay, we'll do patchwork now. So the playing cards appear with a random suit patch. So we're going to have disproportionate amounts of one suit. Aiko, your challenges are literally Detroit. You can't buy shit. You're kind of goofy. Appreciate you, Ginger. Okay, so... Oh, God. Oh, God. What mod you playing today? This is all in jest. Bro, how do I see... Oh, no. Yay, we have 30 hearts. Bloodstone angle. Oh, Lord. Does this make flushes better? How am I supposed to tell what flush angle I should go for ever? This seems very funny. How? Dude, this is... This is brain deck? Yeah, this is you need to be locked in to play this. Holy shit. Just play the cards and pray? Dude, literally. How? Okay. How? This is so confusing. Is there a flush hand for having two different flushes? There's no shot. That's just got to be a regular flush. Massive pot buff? True. You can't play it when you're tired? Well, lucky for you, I'm always tired, so this is going to go swimmingly. We have a club here. Oh, my fuck. Okay. Wait, this just wins, right? Flush. Yay! This wins. God, this is going to be... You can stack patches, by the way. Oh. Oh. Playing a full house increases the sell value of this Joker by $3. This is cute. I like that. Where are you? Minus $2 reroll cost. Interesting. I think I take you. Ancient is about to go insane. Bro, the Ancient Joker that pulls up on this seed is about to be fantastic. Would be cuter if it wasn't rental. That's very true. And why I didn't take it. Are you into femboys? No. Double flush is something I considered, but ultimately can because it was too niche and dumb. That makes sense. You can make every card wild without making them actually wild. Wild? Yeah, the true wild card buff that the world needed. On Jod, for real, for real. This is a flush, right? Jesus Christ. Okay. This is gonna be... We'll pay rent on that because it just saved us $3. Bro, okay. Callisto makes flushes playable in Gold Stake as well. Well, so does the 3 discards, kind of, but Callisto solves the main problem that I have with flushes, which is that their chip scaling is dog shit. ×3 Molt cannot see Boss Blind or its effects until selected. That is horrible on a flush run. If it was not rental, I would take it anyway. There's so many bosses that just screw flush runs, but this would be hilarious if it was not rental. I would low-key take this. I guess I'm taking it anyway, but I'm just selling him. Holy plus or minus 1. What, dude, like, what am I looking at? This, does this win? Yeah, we have the level. This wins. With how it's similar to checkered deck and how easy flushes are early, I'm utterly impressed you made a deck so brain dead yet so thinking at the same time. This deck is fire. Infuriating note. Oops, all rentals? Why, man? The Flint Anti-2? Love to see it. I don't even want any of these, man. I'm just going to keep on keeping on with rental walkie. Okay, I guess I'm going hearts. I literally have a hearts flush. Just give me walkie shit, I guess. All right. That's way too funny. Speaking of gambling to dodge Heart Boss, Lucky Cat 2 Bloodstone. Hopefully Cat will scale before then. Huge. Best of luck, man. When blind is selected, level up a random poker hand by 2. That's kind of sick. I like the idea. Flush house build, fire. Chef. Base edition perishable jokers become negative. Additions on perishable jokers no longer come with a markup in the shop. Oh, it may... Okay, I see. Is this not like a goated combo piece? Is there anything in this mod that, like, stops perishable from happening? What else do we have? Pixel Perfect. We've already seen... Dude, why is every fucking thing rental? Hello? Chef is insane. I saw that when looking through the collection. Yeah, this is, like, very good, no? Oops, I'll perish rental. True. Is that good? I can't tell. If it's not insane if there's... Nah, it's still pretty good. Because, like, if you just tack on, like, a negative... Like, if you get a perishable X-Molt Joker or something, you just tack that on to the end of whatever build you're playing, and then you can just skip if it makes you strong enough. This is still really good. There are things that extend perishable to 7 to 10 rounds instead of 5. Okay, well, then this is just, like, an insane combo piece, no? Everything else in this pack is dog shit as well, so let's just take the speculative chef. Let's do some chefing, shall we? Is there anything that debuffs jokers at end of round? I don't see why that's relevant. How is... God. Oh, no. Okay, I don't have Hearts Flush here either, right? I've not been chatting, but too busy paying attention. Yeah, no. You're chilling. I've also been too busy paying attention. Okay, we have the biggest spades flush of all time in hand. Let's just go like this. Don't debuffed perishables not count down when debuffed. I'm too tired to think. I don't believe... I actually don't know, but why would that be relevant? Oh, at end of round, I see. Hold up, flower pot synergy. You're a bit late to that. Bro, sorting by suit is not even real, man. For some reason, I thought that was going to be a flush house. If a joker allows you to play pairs while still maintaining full value of said joker, it's going to be a pair joker. It's the lowest denominator, and additional jokers should not have its floor on pairs. Actually, tack does not work if played hand as a pair or high card if you have to. Is that not just poor game design? I see where you're coming from because pairs are inherently really good, but is that not just, like, kind of stupid? To have to tack on eventually to a lot of things does not trigger with pairs and shit like that. That just seems... mid. Also, we're dead because I sold the walkie-talkie because I didn't want to pay rent, but now we have no scoring because I gambled on the buffoon pack. Did he get stun locked by my message? Herald and Stock still need to play PvZ multiplayer. Also, not gonna lie, for multiplayer, I think Replanted is the play. It's definitely, bro. It's I'm not buying Replanted. So if Replanted is the play, I don't think it's the play. But if it's Replanted, then I'm just not doing it. I'm not buying Replanted. It's literally a moral thing. Like I'm just not buying it because it's the way that they went about making it is fucked. Create a random tarot card when any booster pack is open, consumed after 5 packs. I mean, yeah, these just both don't help at all. Kinda sold. I can save myself here if we draw a flush house. This is not a flush house. I gotta go for diamonds or spades. Flush house, right? Actually, your heart's clubs. That doesn't help at all. So I literally can't go flush house aces. How am I even about to tell? Okay, I can go flush house kings works because we have 3 suited kings. Queens works. So we can go kings, clubs. We can go queens, hearts. We can go jack, spades. We can't go tens at all. For the 3 of, that is. We can go nines, heart. Fuck it. I'll just discard the aces. What if I pay for it? I already redeemed Variety Game for Herald. You don't pay for it. I don't want the entire point that I'm making is I don't want to support the development of Replanted, which includes I don't want to give them money for the game. It's not a matter of like I don't want to buy it because it's like expensive for me or like I don't have the bread or whatever. It's a matter of I'm not supporting the development of it, so I'm abstaining from buying it. If I was smart enough to go flush house here, I would, but it's too late in the day for me, man. Pirate that shit? I mean, maybe. They really sucked the soul out of the original PvZ. Bro, it's... I was, like, crashing out watching all of the promotional material. Yeah, Flush House, actually, still does not win here, by the way. We would have needed to. All of the promotional material... The animated trailer is so good. Everything else, including the game, is just utter dog shit, and it's so sad. All right, well, I've thrown, like, every run tonight. Standing on your principles and not buying shit if you don't support its practices is based in Epic. Don't praise me, like, at all, because I don't do that for, like, anything. But I am going to be doing it for Replanted. Besides the fact that I wouldn't buy Replanted anyway, because it's a dog shit game. But also, they have handled the franchise terribly. They don't invite the original devs. They ship. Also, they ship it's part of the reason why I don't plan on buying like Pokemon Legends ZA. Big gaming company, they can take the time and they have the resources to make like good games, and they just don't. They ship dog shit, knowing that people are gonna buy it anyway. So fuck it, I'm not buying it, bro. Pokemon's another franchise that I love, but every Pokemon game is like, regardless of if it's good and like. They're balanced, right? Scarlet and Violet. I don't love Scarlet and Violet. The Pokemon in it are balanced. The Pokemon designs are cool. But, like, it's a half-baked game, undeniably. It was on launch, and it kind of still is. So, and it's, like, kind of the same for ZA. ZA, I'm sure, is a fun game mechanically, but it's fucking the same as all the other, like, past Pokemon Switch games. It's buggy, and I don't know. I'm yapping, but y'all catch my drift. They can make games that are not slop, and yet they do anyway. So I'm not supporting it. I know Blue Stake hurts this kind of design, but not wanting to play multiple hands helps higher hands and pulls people away from playing pairs. Not wanting to play multiple hands helps higher hands. Oh yeah. That's why I'm not watching One Punch Man. Yeah. Big IP, little investment for its animation. Right. Crazy that Game Freak can make any game with any quality and people will still buy it. Dude, for real. When I played Scarvy, I could see... Oh, Scarvi. I could see the awesome game, the the devs were trying to make, but I couldn't reach it through all the buggy jank left on because they didn't have time to finish it right. And at the end of the day, it's like they're a publicly traded company, right? So it's not the devs' faults. I'm being a little harsh. I'm not trying to like blame the devs. At the end of the day, they're a publicly traded company that need to push out a product in order to like make money. But at the same time, dude, delay the game. Rockstar is the exact same way, and they've delayed GTA 6 for like pretty much the entire time I've been alive, dude. Like, delay the game a year so that it's not like slop. It's not slop, but you catch my drift. It's unfinished. It's unpolished. And for the highest, speaking about Pokemon, but the same thing applies to PvZ, just on a smaller scale. For the largest grossing media franchise of all time in human history, you can't polish your game, bro? Yeah, but Rockstar also sends Pinkertons to people. I mean, yeah, but you catch my drift. Cancel the stock market for real, for real. I am not well versed in the world of, in the fiscal world to determine how bad of a decision or how good of a decision that may or may not be. So I'm not going to speak on that. Update level 5 flush, 5x cat, 2 bloodstone, 1 proc, 51k out of 50k. 2 bloodstone, 1 proc is just average bloodstone shit, bro. Okay, anyway. I kind of want to run the patchwork deck back. Bro, I'm not going to do it justice, though. I kind of want to play on a base deck. The patchwork deck is fun, but it's just way too late in the day for me to, like, do it credit. Nah, I got to run it back. That was so ass. You're telling me they send Weezer CDs to people? Abolish currency? I think that's a little extreme. Don't we think? Fool's Flush House. In the hand. $3. All right, let's see. Hello. Hello, Simon. How do you do this fine Moro? Ooh, blind drawn. This is horrible for the deck because I am going to try and force flush on this deck, but it's really funny, so I'm taking it. This just means that this entire deck is now just I'm jumping through my ass on boss blinds. And the deck, I'm also kind of jumping through my ass to, like, make plays, so we're chilling. I love Simple Simon. Simple Simon's awesome. Callisto, fire. Give me that. Streamer, PvZ, or Wordle challenge before bed? Maybe. Red deck run for sure because I am struggling as a beginner. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I'll get you maybe tomorrow when we do Gold Stake. Heavy emphasis on maybe, but maybe. Does this... Oh, this still works. Simple Simon, truly the Jimbo of chips. Dude, Simple Simon's so funny. Yet again, the rental realty sign. Pretty sad. I don't know why I just checked, bro. I gotta kick that habit with you and my Joker slots, man. Holy, I just checked the boss blind with blind drawn. Are we dead ass right now? Wilted rose emoji. That's one suit blind out of the way. True. Four oak or two pair? Probably neither. Let's just go next. Or just release the beginner's guide. How's that been, by the way? As I'm like new to the game and I need help shock. I talked about it in my Discord. I worked on the beginner's guide for literally like the entire day today. I recorded right after I woke up. I recorded today's YouTube video. I took a shower, sat down at my desk, watched YouTube for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then worked on the beginner's guide literally all day after that until like 5 minutes before stream. Actually, until like 2 minutes before stream. I was almost late to stream. In fact, I might have been late to stream because I was working on it. I'm hoping to have it done by tomorrow. That might be a little ambitious, but I got a huge amount of it knocked out today. So I'm hoping to have it done by mañana. And then I can, like, proofread it because I need to watch the whole video and make sure I didn't like fuck up anything in it. So tomorrow I'm hoping to have it finished. The day after, I'm hoping to like just do, you know, final touches up, so to speak, and then post it. I want to post it the 15th. That's my goal day, and I'm looking like I'm gonna be on track for that. So everybody who's wanting to see the beginner's guide, rest easy. Most productive shock day. That's not even like a meme, dude. That was a really productive day. I got like literally half of that big ass video done in one day because I just locked in for like 6 hours. Bro, like I need something, but this is not it, surely. Let's just go in here. Yes, I wasn't memeing that time. I got you. Okay, well, we got the molt counterpart to the Chips Moon. Needle? What the hell? We're fine against Needle. You're a really productive day. Thank you, Ginger. You're a really productive day, man. Reserved? No, I don't want you, Loki. I mean, like, probably I could take this. If I'm one-tapping blinds, I think this is fine. Okay, Jesus Christ. What? Thank you, Shockthu. Shockthu? Shockthu? Yeah, you're welcome, Ginger, regardless. Do I have Flush House? No, surely not, right? If you were a King of Diamonds, I would. Diamond, 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 no diamond. Fuck! It's fine. Shock Tua. Ban all in vain. Just kidding. Do I even have... Wait, do I even have standalone flush here? Yeah, I have heart... No. Do I have diamonds? I have diamonds. We're chilling. With this many jokers, is it just me, or do I feel like the early game plus mult chances get fucked? Probably marginally. I think maybe we've just been having dog shit luck. And I'm also not locked in because I'm yapping about, like, game theory with chat as well as, like, playing the game. And chat knows exactly how yapping with chat goes. Me when I'm at y equals 16. What? What the fuck? What does that even mean? Hello? What does that even mean? Rounds molt up to the next power of 2. Is that not really good as a plus molt joker? You said diamond, 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 fuck. Oh, I was thinking it was a mathematics joke. You're making a Minecraft joke. Okay, I'm overthinking it. It's unseen, so that's my first. That's my first misplay. I don't want any of these, if I'm being honest. Okay. Anti-7 Heart Boss got 5 glass of diamonds. Huge. Glass of diamonds. Smash like. I'm just full discarding, bro. I'm not smart enough to keep up the flush shit with this deck and have face cards in hand, man. That was Unseen. I couldn't even tell. Can you say hi to him for me? Unseen Matt from YouTube chat says hello. Say it back, or you're a bum. Actually, you're a bum anyway, but, like, say it back. He has a big lose streak. Hey, it's average. It's got... I can't even make the lots of personality joke because you said it was big. Hi, Matt from YouTube. Thank you, Unseen. Thank you, sweetie. It back. Hi, Harold from Twitch. You're the lose streak she tells me not to worry about, honestly. Yeah? Yeah, Unseen? Yeah, Unseen? Do you want to do a gold stake streak stream tomorrow? You want to do that for me, babe? Is Shock washed? No. Everything in stamp. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, no? It's a good Joker, Pog. You say that like Blind Drawn isn't a good joke. Okay, realistically, Blind Drawn is yet another gambler's fallacy Joker. But we're playing Balatro, so like... My money! Fuck! I played Gold Stake yesterday on the skip deck, and it was just, first of all, having this many hours and being a creator and calling it the skip deck is wild. And it was just Joker Stencil until I died in Anti-8. Skill issue. I'm just kidding. It's a Cavendish if you have Shako. True! I mean, it's a Cavendish anyway, debatably. It's a Cavendish if you're the GOAT at steering, which I am, right? Right, chat? Right? Right? Chat? I'm the GOAT at steering, right? Wait, why am I not just full discarding? I need money. This boss is kind of a serpent situation, no? No comment? You fuck, I'm talking about the modded one? I couldn't remember what it was called. Oh! So you're playing Gold Stake modded, and you're trying to justify your ability to play Gold Stake. I got you. Okay. Yeah. You almost always profit if you're under 25. Yeah, this seems like a serpent situation. I kind of dig it. You're playing All Ingest the day after me? I've been talking about playing it for a long ass time. The dev reached out to me and wanted me to play it, like, dare I say, long before now. So I think you're copying me, but no! Come back! Fuck! This is all your fault, Unseen. Ban him. Ban his dumbass. Mods, get on it. Bro actually got timed out. That's crazy. W mods for that, for real. Hello, charged card. Enhancements give plus 50% effect if played with or held in hand with this card. And then a smiley seals when destroyed apply in addition to a random Joker. Well, that's just kind of disgusting, no? Sure. This is a free common Joker if I pick it up. Dude, Fuzzy Joker seems so funny. Some of these legendaries are evil. Why is it that every streamer I watch like extremely washed? What do you mean? I ain't washed. Chat, am I washed? Don't answer that. I'm picking up the Power of 2 Joker because he's funny. There's a seed bug crawling on my keyboard right now. It's kind of silly. Surely this doesn't win, right? So I can farm. No, this absolutely wins. What am I saying? If you lose this run, you have to admit you're washed. I'll never admit that I'm washed because I'm not. But even if I was washed one day, I would still never admit it. Admitting you're washed is just step one of being washed. You said it yourself last stream, know that you're washed and you need to do a hardcore all gold stake stream. That was my evil twin, actually. Focus. Sock. Yeah, he was wearing socks, too. I bet you didn't see it, though. Also, why do I have this dumbass riffraff? I literally picked up the... It doesn't matter. Don't you love the pit boss? I don't even... Bro, I don't even know if it is a pit boss. We have dementia? That makes sense? Yeah. If you're washed, cooked, and chopped, you might be vegetables. Wild chat, albeit true. When is a mod gonna have a Focus Shock Joker? There's one in the mods channel right now. I think it's the most recent. No, because Zafe posted some stuff in there, so there's It's not the most recent anymore, but there is a mod in the mods channel that has a Focus Shock Joker, to my knowledge. It's anti 4 or 5, yeah. Randomize the chip. Yeah, fuck no. Get me in here. Sure. Invis is better than Lucky... Invis into Lucky 7X. Shout out to the Flush Lovers. Streak continues. Huge. If you are a wholesome Big Chungus all-in Jest supporter, we might be able to fit you in. Fire. I'm gonna take you, but all these other guys suck, so I'm just gonna choose not to scale the hologram. Dude, this seed bug is all up in my grill right now. What do you want from me, man? We have a bunch of art for special thanks. Huge. That's so sick. Focus for the sakes of my own custom redraw texture pack thing I'm making. What's your favorite Joker? And I might do an accurate drawing or something for you. Shortcut is my favorite Joker. Shock's head too big for a card. Won't fit. Ban him again. I'm just kidding. Glumbus is planned on getting Shortcut next update. Huge. How's the runs been? I've sold a lot of them. Actually, I never sell, so I haven't sold. It's just a bad mod. /s/s/s/s. I'm trolling. /s/s. Fire mod. That's my second favorite Joker. I will later go learn how to draw Jesus shortcutting. Fire. My head too small for a card. There, are we even? I don't know about that. I didn't read the boss. This is troublesome. This is troublesome. I don't like that. Pog, we're chilling. Bang. Urchin. Earn $2 at the end of round for each blind skipped this run. Nope. Gold tags appear 4 times more often. Those are like the rare like skip tags, right? I think that was a bad play, but I see voucher I take. Wood cards, fervent cards, hang 'em, canvas, jold. I mean, probably just hang 'em, no. Damn, wilted rose emoji, shrimp emoji. See, you're getting it. You're getting it. Patch a random suit. That's just way too funny to not do. Even though it's like absolutely not the play. Just strike out, cut, and put king. Wow. 6 or 7 inches. Hello? When is this? When the stream is over, not stream is over. I'm so confused. Who in their room shrimping right now? Me, 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 me. Bang. Rather when you're about to end stream. Yes. What do you need? Is there a chat that I missed? Not that I can see. Check the collection for gold tags and legends. Okay, I got you. I got you. I can do that. Scored hearts give 1.5x molt. Suit and effect rotate when a card is scored. Oh. Wait, this is kind of good for us. No, but it's perishable. Fuck. It's fine. Piero. Numbered cards held in hand give their chip value. That's kind of fire. Silly sausage is disgusting. I'm taking you. Welcome back. Didn't want you the first time. Sorry. Dusk. It's over. We could have just dusk skipped. And the seed bug just went to Narnia, I guess. Nope, never mind. Now he's on my wall. Cool. Do seed bugs, like, eat pest bugs? Is there any reason why I should be keeping this, John, in my room? Do y'all even know what seed bugs are? Dude, the fuzzy Joker's so funny. I need one more spade. There's a bug in your seed. Hello? I had to Google it. What the fuck is a seed bug? No. Is this just a Wisconsin thing? Do the people down there in the south now not know about what seed bugs are? A seed bug is when the RNG gets stuck dividing by 0 plus 2. Clurb, please. Thank you. It could be a pest depending on where you live. That's a stink bug, you grape. No. No. You grape is wild. Hello? The South doesn't have seed bugs. Bro just called me a grape. I feel like I can't let that slide. Those bugs get sentenced to death. Seed bug looks like a kissing bug. What is a kissing bug? What the fuck? This looks like something that would not be cool. Kissing bug disease now considered endemic in the US. Oh, so they carry parasites. That's cool. Well, that's just another way for me to get bug AIDS, according to my chat. Literally pre-fired that shit. I Googled it different than a stink bug. Yeah, you grape. No, you melon. Yeah, take that, idiot. I really told him, right, chat? Don't cancel. I love how that got auto-modded. Yeah, no, I'm not going to cancel you. I know what they are. Those also suck. Anything that can give you alpha gal, I would crash out if I encountered. Times 1 molt plus times 0.25 molt per unique suit and played hand. This works, right, with flushes. I'll just pick him up. Egg, but in quotes. The Joker gains plus 9 chips and $1 of sell value at end of round. Interesting. Wood cards, don't want. Apply perishable to a random Joker on final hand of round. I hate you and hope you die. Anyway, let's play clubs flush. That is not a lot of points, I ain't gonna lie. Do I have hearts? I do. Don't let anyone call you a grape. You can't call me a melon and then just default to idiot, you fucking kumquat. Bro said cum squat. Chat, laugh at this idiot. Laugh at this absolute loser. Sad he didn't read my all 10 of spades joke. Hang on. I got you. I can rebound. It's when you get all 10 of spades. Oh, seed bug. Come what? Unseen, you're washed, bro. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a stack, Unk. My stream's frozen. Are we dead on YouTube? It seems fine on my end. Are we dead on YouTube? Now we're just throwing strays at good products. You would be the type of person to unironically like baloney, wouldn't you? Are you winning? I'm not losing. I don't know if I'm winning. Rounds chips and molt upwards to closest palindrome. What? I know what that is, even without the... Okay. Baloney is just nostalgic? I mean, if you say so, bruh. Okay, adult toddler. That's crazy. I don't know. I guess I could see it being a nostalgic thing. I've just never been a fan. It's not bad, but like, bro, every other lunch meat's better. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you, man. Hello. Scaramouche. Retrigger all scored cards if played. Hand is a high card. Hand changes at end of round. Fire. This does nothing for me. Earn $0 each hand played. Increases by 1 if played hand is only Diamond Kings. Okay, interesting. Can I make that work somehow? Not currently, so I don't care enough to pick it up. Also, how does Telescope work with the moons? I'm assuming it just defaults to Jupiter, which I don't mind at all. Y'all better start respecting your elders before I start acting up. Aren't you married, bro? Gold tag upcoming. Oh, yeah. I saw one earlier. Choose any spectral card to create. Broken. Whoa. Whoa, okay. That's worth... You reeled me back in with the skips. That's worth taking. I'm assuming it's the default planet. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm guessing the patch doesn't get nerfed by Boss Blind. I don't know. You think that tag is broken? Can't create soul or black hole. I wouldn't want to, honestly. Okay, soul, yeah, I would definitely create soul. Not even for the meme, just because like soul is inherently pretty good. But black hole, you can keep it. You can keep it. $4. What do I do here? Probably just standard and then spectral. What am I taking from the spectral? Where are you? +5 chips and +1 molt per level of played hand. That's not too bad. Not gonna lie, with all these planets, it might clog up slots too hard to find a specific planet, maybe. Yeah, that's like my main problem with the moons. I think the moons are a very sick idea. I think like it more if moons were their own separate packs in the shop. Because the existence of moons are a fun idea, and I like the existence of moons, but the existence of moons is also really annoying for like if I'm playing 2 pairs, that's just like so many more whiffs for like 2 pairs. I don't know if that statistically works out to being true, but it seems like it does. Anyway, what am I even taking? Was this even worth? I guess like this is kind of sick. I can't take these. Okay, that makes sense. So these are disgusting. Smiley seal I don't want. Turning jokers into copies would be kind of funny, but if it whiffs, that's horrible. Destroys a random joker and all cards held in hand. That's sick. Add negative addition to 1 random card in hand. That's broken as fuck. Reroll 1 selected joker, can't be eternal. Gives all cards in hand a random enhancement, -1 hand size. That's ass. Immolate is just generically powerful. Hex I could be... No, because Hex can kill hologram. Same with Ankh, so probably not. Incan is fine. Familiar is fine. Grim is fine. We'd be taking Incan for the hologram if I'm taking any of those. Cryptid is fine, but I feel like I don't even have anything that good in my deck for Cryptid, so like who cares? I don't know, man. I'm playing on autopilot anyway. I might as well just make the incantation. -$5 per played enhanced card. That's ass. I think I might just eat that, though. Low key. Don't break my glass, you fuck. Thank you. God. It's fine. Okay, this is my... God, mine is 15 smackaroonies? Fuck. It's fine. Just don't break my glass, and I'm okay with it. If you break my glass, I'm gonna have issues. Okay. That's not even that many points. I need more chips. Onk the blind Joker so you're twice as blind. Wait, that'd be sick. Joker gains +7 molt if only played hand is only club kings. This seems like the worst out of all of these. I don't even know what the other two do, but this seems like the worst because it's scaling plus molt for needing like giga deck fixing. I guess it's really good scaling plus molt, but you still need deck fixing, so it, I think just inherently feels kind of bad. Let's go like this. Pog. Let's go hearts. Okay, I also haven't been paying attention. Does this trigger as a ×2 for you? Bad example. It was a ×2 regardless of what happened. What's a better example? Diamond, diamond, diamond. Okay, so this could be a ×1.5 or it could be a ×2, and I haven't paid attention to which is the case. W money trigger, we're so back. It's a ×2. Okay, perfect. Bye-bye, hot dog. I don't know why I was keeping you that whole time anyway when I was broke as fuck, but whatever. Taggart. Create 1 copy of each tag acquired. That's tragic. Oh, wait, I was thinking of this retrospectively. For some reason, it would be consumable if that was the case. So this just gives me... This is just a double tag for everything that I take. That's kind of funny. You can high card for +7 instantly. Yeah, but like, I don't know. For a rare, that seems kind of bad, but if you get it early, it's still good. It's a very good effect. It just feels, I don't know. For the amount of deck fixing that it requires, it feels like kind of a small reward. But I guess +7 scaling per round is above average for scaling molt. Rare scaling plus molt just feels kind of awkward. It's not bad. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so this is just Jupiter. You have 1 king of clubs in your deck, though? Like, unless you death it, then, like, different story, maybe? Well, I wasn't talking about taking it now. I'm not taking it now. I'm just, like, yapping. Oh my god, Parkinson's. Can I click on my cards? God damn, dude. Too late. Too late in the evening for this shit. For TS, this shit. That triggered as a ×1.75. What? Hello? Did that not have all suits? I'm so confused. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Is this gonna... That's a times... Hello? There's no rare plus molt at all in vanilla? Right. It's better with patchwork deck. Yeah, that's also very true. Let's go Hermit, I guess. Let's go Fool. Let's go Hermit. Let's go Standard Pack in the Blue Seal. Fuck. Guess the Jest packs are more common. This was like the legendary thing. I saw it in the challenge menu. I guess I'll just take it for right now. I feel like you're low-key better, because what are the odds of us getting a... Never mind. Yeehaw. Activated ability. Spend 1 discard to choose 3 cards from your deck to draw to hand. That's really good. That's actually a really nice card. I love that. Cool ass art too. Tooth, no! I'm playing like so many hands. This is so bad. Rare plus molt has to either be really fast or a ridiculous amount of molt that's easy. I don't think it has to be a ridiculous amount of molt that's easy. I just think it needs to be, yeah, it just needs to be fast, essentially. No. Like, is that one Joker that scales with Kings of Diamonds? It's good scaling, but is it better overall than like a dagger? Dare I say not really, just because of the deck fixing involved. If you can fix your deck, then it's fire, but I would also argue that if you can fix your deck that well, you kind of don't need plus molt, right? Because generally, if you have a fixed deck, you're playing bigger hands, and bigger hands rely less on plus molt as a whole. It just feels awkward. I'm not saying it's like over or underpowered. It just feels awkward. My thing with rares is that they are usually less consistent but more fun. That's fair. Constellation is good because just play planets. Hit the road is good if you have like 8 jacks in the deck. Yeah. No, I know. I see the line there. If you can fix 1 rank in suit, you play flush 5 or 4 oak, which is already good with molt. I don't think the implication with the card is that you fix your entire deck to make it like Kings of Clubs. I think the implication is that you fix it so that you only hit it like once or twice a blind. It just feels awkward though. Because if you're only hitting it once or twice a blind, twice is like the sweet spot. If you're hitting it twice per blind, it's maybe like you're still playing spammy builds which care about the fast scaling. But like if you're hitting it once, then like just pick up a dagger and then it feels bad at rare. And if you're hitting it twice, or if you're hitting it like more than twice, then you're probably playing a build that doesn't necessarily need plus molt. I don't know. It's awkward. Again, I'm not saying it's like bad design or like under or overpowered. It just feels strange to play with. For example, some idea like 50 plus 55 molt if scoring hand contains 5 cards. That's whack. They're hard to design because there's no reference. That's also, yeah, very true. It being one specific card is also very strange. I don't care much about that because I like the flavor of it, because we saw another one that was like, oh, you get this effect if it's only a King of Diamonds. So there's like a series of them that all interact with one king, sorry. So like in a vacuum, it's strange that it's only one specific card, but I like the flavor with that at least. All right, let's just go next. I think with a ×5 holo, we're kind of big chillin', no? What did I even... Bro, I just literally selected a handful of cards without even looking if they were compatible. This is Spade's angle, right? And then I just don't play the glass. We have one that gives molt equal to the total rank of all scored cards. That's kind of fire. See, like, that being a rare I could see, because that's still... I mean, I guess it's still scored cards, but that still works in, like... Like, when I think scaling plus molt, I think spammy hands. I think pair, I think 2 pair, I think high card. Because anything after that, like 3 oak, you can still get away with running scaling plus molt, but like anything after that, you're probably just running full X molt, right? But like something that's like, even if you're playing pairs with that, where it's like plus molt for each scored rank, if I play a pair of 3s, that's +6 molt, and that's 1 hand. And if I'm playing pairs, I'm playing like 4 hands, right? So that's automatic. That's like really, really, really good. Like I kind of like that. Non-scaling plus molt, that's easy to trigger. Yeah. We've seen some nutty Alexander builds. Big red. +40 molt, only molt jokers appeared. That's kind of funny. That plus molt joker actually rewards big hands, which I'm a fan of. I mean, like, I don't know. Plus molt is never really rewarding big hands, though. That's like what I'm saying. Stagehand. This is... if this works the same way as baseball, here's our chef combo piece, a common and an uncommon, and this just scales like infinitely. This is this is our chef combo piece. Because if this works the same, if this is the same like mechanic as baseball card still gives the X molt to debuffed cards. More jokers like that, jokers that limit the pool. I do like that idea. It's very silly. Gains $5 of sell value when a tarot card is used. Jesus Christ, that's really good. That is definitely deserving of rare. There's the synergy. There it is. Yeah. I mean, I kind of want the plus molt because it is significant to our score right now, but the sausage is just better than Cheos for this point in the game. It's going to be Vessel, Trust, probably. It rewards Full House and Flush, which have low molt numbers for 5-card hands, but Full House is kind of buns. I don't even think Full House has that low of a molt number, no? Full House is pretty trash, though. Could have gotten out of parking. Yeah, true. Yeah, parking has just kind of been sitting here. In honesty, I don't really know why I've been holding parking. He's just kind of a silly guy. It's because I've been yapping. Whenever I yap, I can't do more than one thing at once. Full House's molt is completely identical to Flush. Yeah, but it's more spammable. I guess that's more akin to Flush. Yeah, Full House is just bad. I'm talking out my ass. I don't know. I still feel like... I don't know. The amount of chips is 67% higher? Yeah. I guess Full House just feels better because it's, like, more re-triggerable. Which I guess it's inherently not because it's the same base molt. I don't know. Full House just feels like a stronger hand, but it's really not, and that's, I guess, the problem with it. I feel we learned that hologram Pog... I mean, learning implies I didn't know that already. Hologram is, I think, for gold stake at least, like, top 5 jokers. Full House is easier to draw, I think, than Flush? Definitely not. The info is reinforced. Yeah. Can Jupiter get a +5 chip buff? Maybe Tribe get a 0.5 X-Molt buff, something like that. Does Jupiter getting a 5 chip buff not just, like, shit on 2-pair? Flush is easier to draw. We know it from Anti-1. Yeah. I guess 2-pair still has, like, synergies. Card Sharp is big. Yeah, the Card Sharp's phenomenal. I guess I'm just taking this, man. Nope. Earn $10 when skipping a blind. I like the skip synergy. This mod is trying desperately to make skips work. And I don't know how good of a job it's doing, but it's not a problem of the mod. It's just that skips are so ass. I appreciate the mod for trying to make skips a viable option. Wow, I'm getting, like, no points. That's kind of wild. Oh, wait, but then I have Sharp, and we just cook. Also, my Hollow Chaos was in the wrong spot. All right, that maybe did it more justice. That was like a brain-off run, though. 2-pair is just a holding facility for pants? Yeah, pretty much. Mercury -5 chips, something like that. Bro, I disagree so hard with the Mercury -5 chips take. I could see it maybe being 12 chips. Maybe. But I think the problem does not lie with Mercury. I don't think pairs are so strong because... pairs are so strong. I think they're just so strong because other hands suck so much. Other hands feel much worse to play. 5 chips, 0 molt? No. Absolutely not. Alright. Well, we went, what, like 2 and 2 for stream? I guess that wasn't too bad. Maybe 2 and 3? I don't even remember. Okay. Before we end, I was told to go through collection. There's a lot of jokers in this mod. Like, for as many jokers as we saw, we probably only, like, scratched the surface, which is kind of cool. I don't know when we'll play this next. Is this always eternal? Or is that just a bug? This joker gains plus 35 molt and 35 chips and 6 molt when boss blind is defeated. I feel like every mod does something like this, and I feel like this is the best iteration, but I feel like there's still always, like, not fantastic. At start of each round, 1 and 2 chance to copy both adjacent jokers for the rest of the round. This is just better doodle from Lost Edition. I like that. Blank card. Every time a playing card is chosen from a standard pack, create an exact copy. I love that card. Wow. What about the legendaries? I know, I'm kind of just looking at my own leisure. We'll get to the legendaries. Trust. Where are you? First played hand each round returns to your hand. That's hilarious. That's kind of fire. Actually, when does this... I guess for... No, it's final chips. When does this matter, like, ever? This feels incredibly slow. I guess it's really good early game. Late game, though, this feels really bad as a rare. Chat, would I be wrong for saying this should be an uncommon? I don't know. Early game, this is extremely strong, but late game, it's slow. I guess it's a scaling joker, though, so that makes sense. Okay, let's go to the leggies. That's what everybody cares about. Okay. Yeah, there are a ton of leggies in this mod. Pompeii. Dude, I'm not even going to pronounce half of these because I know I'm going to get all of them wrong. I'm just going to go through them. I'm not reading their names. 1.5 X-Molt per Joker to the right. Better baseball card. This is funny. I like it. Also, another combo piece with the... what's it called? The Chef. +2 hand size reveals the next 10 cards in your deck. Fire. Turn all played but unscored cards into stone. This Joker gains times 0.1 molt when a stone is scored. We finally have stone synergy. That's fire. Love that. When this Joker is destroyed, create an exact copy. I know there's something with that. I'm too slow to figure out what it is, but there's something with this. Queen's held in hand, give ×2 molt. I guess with Jokers that like destroy other Jokers, like we saw Jeff the Joker at the beginning of stream. I guess that helps that. That seems niche. There's got to be other stuff. Queen's held in hand, give ×2 molt. So better Baron. Retrigger all kings once for each queen held in hand. That's cute. I kind of like that. Balance chips and molt after Joker's trigger. So plasma deck, but in a Joker. Toto, create 2 copies of each tag acquired. So this is an upgraded version of that one rare that we saw. I like that. I like all the attention given to skips. I don't know how much it works, but again, I think that's just a problem with skips and not a problem with the mod. I like that skips are getting attention. I just think they're still bad with all the attention, which I think speaks to how bad skips are in the game. When Boss Blind is defeated, -1 ante, and this Joker loses times 0.75 molt. So I'm assuming this only works for what? Like, I'm assuming this only works 4 times. This is still incredibly strong, though. When round begins, add a random... Okay, we saw you. Add a random queen to your hand with a random enhancement edition seal. I like it. All cards earn $1 when scored. Increases by 1 when Boss Blind is defeated. That's insanely good. Exponential molt is always going to be broken. I'm not a huge fan of it in vanilla, but it's whatever. If it's reserved to a legendary, I guess all legendaries are kind of inherently broken. The art on these is sick. They were cooking. Very true. IMO, you need a reason to skip rather than skipping being a good option on average. Yeah. Initial cards and booster packs in the shop are free. So this is coupon tag every shop. That's disgusting. Levels up all played hands. That's nasty. All Joker rarities. I mean this in a good way, by the way. When I say stuff is like disgusting, I mean it good. These are both phenomenal. All Joker rarities have an equal chance of appearing in the shop except legendary. All Jokers cost $4. That's really funny. I don't know how... No, that's probably pretty impactful for gold stake play, at least. And probably for high score, actually. It makes your win cons easier to find. Scored number cards give +0 chips, increases by 2 chips when a numbered scorecard is used. I like that. If Boss Blind is defeated with less than 5 Jokers, this Joker gains +1 Joker slot. That's broken. Gives chips equal to total chips of Hang on, I gotta do a double take on you. If Boss Blind is defeated with less than 4 Jokers, this Joker gains +1 Joker slot. There's just infinite Joker slots if you're on, like, Painted or something. Or if you're on, like, Plasma and you have a really good build. This is just Naninf and 1 Joker. Plus chips equal to total chips of previous played hand this round. That's silly. I like that. This Joker gains times 0.5 molt per hand played. Self-destructs after defeating 4 Boss Blinds. Interesting. That's just gold stake auto win, which is what a lot of these are, to be fair. Times 1 molt for every voucher owned. I'm surprised there's not more Jokers like this in the base game. There's like no... Like, vouchers don't need synergy, but there's no, like, voucher synergy, which I've always found kind of weird. Applies negative to first scored card each round. That's, I mean, negative playing cards is yet another thing I don't really love in vanilla, because it's just always going to be broken. But again, it's reserved to a legendary, so it is what it is. Jokers without additions give ×2 molt. I like that. Retrigger all played cards 2 additional times. I like that. When blind is selected, create a negative spectral. That's fun. +4 hands per round. That's fun. +5 discards per round. That's fun. All scored cards gain chips equal to the base chip value of all other played cards. They gain chips. That scales. That's just like nutty on Plasma. Scored clubs give ×1 molt. Increases by ×0.05 molt when a club is scored. Is this... There's not a series of these. That's only for clubs. That's kind of silly. I like it, though. This is also, like, insanely... This is, like, WinCon City. After 3 rounds, sell this Joker to create any Joker from your collection. That's WinCon City, because that's just any Joker. But again, it's a legendary, so that's fine. All cards count as every suit. That's silly. I like that. That's really nice. Doubles most Joker values. That's broken. Gains +1 hand size when Boss Blind is defeated. I like that. When Boss Blind is defeated... This feels like a legendary that would be in the base game. Clubs are arguably the best suit in Gold Stake. I don't know about that. When Boss Blind is defeated, choose any spectral card to create. Broken. That's phenomenal. When Boss Blind is defeated, create 2 random negative Jokers. Yeah! My negative tag enjoyers. Wait, this is like top-up tags. This is way better than negative tag because they're stickerless. Wait, this is actually just straight up good. I mean, it's a legendary, so like shocker, but that's not even like gambler's fallacy good. This is just like at the very least, you're just getting no downside temperance value. First discard of round contains exactly 1 card. It permanently gains +1 retrigger. Wow, what a way to end. That's nasty. The best suit in Gold Stake is whichever one you've already had debuffed. Yeah, it's spoken like a true flush player, man. Negative cards are unable to be copied in this mod as balance. Isn't the... I saw that there was like something in the config, but I guess the default is they're not allowed to be copied. Okay. All right, then I'm fine with it, honestly. Gold tags. Oh, yeah. You're so right. You're so right. Thank you. Okay, so every tag has a corresponding gold tag, I'm assuming. Which Joker from the mod is best looking? Bro, don't make me pick. They all look really good. Shop has a free uncommon Joker with doubled values. Okay, I like these. Yes, this is how you fix these tags, by the way. I mean, this is just way too broken as a skip tag is the thing, but like... something adjacent to this is how you fix these skip tags. I could realistically see foil and hollow being what dark matter tag is. Apply negative to a random Joker. I think this is too broken for negative. I think skipping 1 round for a free negative Joker in your setup is just way too good. I'm talking like base game because I want skip tags to be redesigned like desperately. I think polychrome doing something like that is on the fence. I think usually it's too broken, but I could see it working. I think for foil and hollow, it's perfect. I would love that change for foil and hollow. Slap a 1 and 2 on it. Like, I'd low-key be fine with it being like a probability type thing. For polychrome. You're actually brain dead if you think that's a flush player take. Stop trolling. I don't know. I mean, the real Gold Stake mindset is to just not care about suit because flushes are so bad, but, you know, potato, tomato. I know it's not free, like high score shit, like insane. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of free on Gold Stake anyway. This is apply negative to a random. Apply foil to a random Joker and 5 cards in deck. These all seem cool. Capital tag. After defeating the boss blind, gain $100 as if investment tag needed a buff. Ticket tag, redeem a random voucher and its, upgraded version. That's fire. Chat, do you think voucher tag would be viable for Gold Stake if it was just redeem a voucher for free? Or not even that. Even if it was just make the voucher in the shop free. Do you think it would be viable for Gold Stake? I think if it was redeem a random voucher immediately, I think it maybe would be viable. If it's make the voucher in the shop free, I think it's probably never viable. This shit pisses me off on the Lokes. Doesn't have to be for flushes. If you fight goad, start putting glass on spades and keep playing pairs, you imp. Bro, who plays glass pairs? Are we dead ass? I'm just kidding. Sometimes suit change to gold. Yeah, no, I'm rage baiting. 100%. Gold tags are meant to be quite powerful. Yeah. Add a free voucher to the next shop. Yeah, I like it. If it costs 0, maybe because like Planet Merchant and Magic Trick are skips. I mean, yeah, but that's like the thing. Disable the boss blind and set its score requirement to 1x base. That's disgusting. That's really good. Create 2 copies of any playing card. So it's cryptid, but I get to pick which one. It doesn't have to be in the hand. That's nice. I like that. Create 3 tarot cards and 2 spectral cards. They're negative? What? Oh, but they're random. That still seems really good, but I like it. Gives a free Celestial Pack with Black Hole, Pulsar, and Gravistar. The latter 2 are like the Molten Chips variants of Black Hole, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, devs. But I like that. That's cool. Ignoramus tag is an absolutely fire title. That's so sick. Choose any common or uncommon joker to create. Fire. Gives +1 hand next round per unused hand this run. Wow. Gives $1 per card discarded this run. That's just always better, like Econ Tag. Well, I don't know what Econ Tag does in this, but we'll see. Choose any spectral card to create. That's really good. All cards and booster packs in the next shop are free. Is this? Oh, all cards and booster packs. It's not just the initial shop. Do I have that right? Or is this just coupon tag plus voucher? Or is it both? Regardless, I think that's pretty good. Gives a gold copy of the next selected tag. That's fire. That's really good. Double hand size next round. There's our Naninf WinCon as well. All rerolls cost $2 next shop. That's insanely good for like an Naninf. Fill all empty joker slots with random common or uncommon jokers. That's sick. Gives $100 minus $2 per round. Per round played. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that, actually. Upgrade flush by 3 levels. I'm assuming this is orbital tag, but for your most played hand, as I'm assuming how this reads. Windfall tag triples your money. No maximum is crazy. Double hand size anaglyph finally good. True. Gives a free Guess the Jest pack with 5 perishable options. Interesting. So is this just like you can pick from 5 legends, but they're all perishable? That's still cool. Has a random effect. Gee. Apply Glimmer to 2 random jokers. Apply Silver to the leftmost base edition joker. I'm assuming that's times chips if it's leftmost. No. Why? I don't know why that would be leftmost. Apply Stellar to a random joker and 5 cards in the deck. You can apply Stellar to jokers? That's weird. Apply Orate. Orate? I don't know. To 10 cards in deck. That's really good. Next booster pack opened contains twice the number of options and unlimited picks. That's really good. And create 3 negative copies of any tarot. Those all seem really nice. Double hand size with cola stacking as well. Another target. Yeah. The no max on that econ tag is like wild. But it's a gold tag, so like I respect it. Overall, this mod seems very, very cool. The art is like fantastic. I cannot reiterate that enough. The balancing also seems fine to me. I would say it's like it's more powerful than vanilla, for sure. But a lot of the like broken as shit stuff is like legendaries and stuff, right? Which I think kind of doesn't count because like the base game legendaries are all like really fantastic, right? I'm more worried about the new distribution of rarities. I don't know. Like most Vanilla Plus mods, it's pretty balanced overall, but there are a few insane interactions, right? I would say I feel like there's more insane interactions with this mod than there are for the average Vanilla Plus mod. This feels, if we have like for like cryptid, if this is like base Balatro and this is cryptid, this is like Toga's stuff. Maybe this is Bunko, and maybe this right above Bunko is like I don't know if you could even see that on cam. I might be stupid. But it's like, it seems like it's between Toga's and Bunko for power level. It feels like it's, when you play it, it feels more powerful than vanilla, but not to like an obnoxious extent, and not to the point where I would clown it for calling itself like, I don't know what the term was that we were using earlier, but like vanilla plus or vanilla-esque or etc. and so on. Like it feels stronger than vanilla for sure, but it's not to like an outrageous extent. I'm still not forgetting that blue Joker, insane for gold. Yeah, there are a few. Obviously, there are a few outliers. That blue seal Joker is still like S+ tier, and it's not even close. But like, that's not the majority of the mod. The majority of the mod feels very good. I like it. Where is my mod related to Toga? If we're talking about Jokers, again, I'm not sure. Because I feel like I didn't get that good of a feel on the Jokers for your mod. Mostly because the decks were just so fucky. Your decks are like cryptid level, I would say. Maybe not cryptid level. No, they're cryptid level. The decks are cryptid level. The Jokers, I'm not sure. You should do a tier list of all 300 Jokers on stream. Where would you think Bloon is? Bloons, from what I've played, I haven't tried to do much standalone Bloons stuff, but Bloons, from what I've played, seems very vanilla. I'm sure if I like played around with it a little bit, I could find some interactions that are like nasty, but for the most part, it seemed fine. Personally, not vanilla style to me, but might be me just being harsh. I don't know. I would say this is vanilla power level. Was not expecting you to still be streaming. I've only gone over by like 15 minutes, bro. There are normal decks too. Yeah, your mod with normal decks is probably fine, but the decks that you made are like they're insane. I think we made tier lists of things, and somehow the decks are actually all extremely in line with base decks. I like how many decks there are for your mod as well. The split deck is pretty normal, right? I don't even remember the split deck, low-key. Jokers are slightly stronger, and we've tried to even it out quite a bit. Yeah. Tier list of all 300 Jokers is crazy. Chat, should we go for C++ with all ingest? Should we go for C++ with the amalgam? Let me know. I'm not fucking doing that. Do not let me know. Do not let me know. Yeah, do it right now. No. No. Subathon? No, I'm just kidding. That's not happening. Do it. That's literally never happening. Okay, let me show y'all why it's happening, because I still have everything that's in the amalgam, I believe, in my mods folder. I'm not doing hot potato in the amalgam. Hot potato's too strong. There's just no way with as many shops as you get, hot potato is just way too strong for the amalgam. But let's enable literally everything that we can. Probably some shit's gonna break. I still don't know about Ikayori's. I have to take a look at it. But let's just do all of this. The Balatro Communist Party is displeased. Fuck the Balatro Communist Party. Hot potato doesn't scare me anymore because it's not in the amalgam. So I don't need no social credit. Regular C+ could be fun IMO as long as Bunko isn't in. Why not Bunko? What? I'm waiting for that one day Shock actually looks at my Jokers. It's gonna be a sec. I actually haven't played a content mod, so first recommendation. Man, I honestly don't really know. I mean, pretty much all of them are really good that I've played. Bunko was the first content mod that I played. That was a really nice addition. Extra credit, to my knowledge, does not add any new mechanics. Extra credit, to my knowledge, is a content mod that only builds off of the base mechanics. Like, there's new shit, but they only build off of mechanics that are, like, already existing, if that makes sense. So I feel like probably a good jumping off point would be extra credit. With that being said, I've never played extra credit. So don't quote me on that. Why is... Oh, never mind. I can't, like, endorse extra credit, but just based off of extra credit's design philosophy, it seems like it would be a good starting point. Bunko's stickers from its stake suck too much to be fun. Oh, yeah, that's kind of true. 5 pages of decks is crazy. Okay, so if I unlock all here, how many Jokers do we have? So, yeah, C++... First off, C+ would be 55 decks with the amalgam, which is already obnoxious. Play Jimbo's Big Naturals, you'd have a lot of content from it. Fuck you. So C+ with the amalgam would already be obnoxious because it's 55 decks. Assuming that I won every single game, assuming that every gold stake run took an hour, which with all the modded shit is like a low ball, but assuming every gold stake run that we did was an hour and that I won every single gold stake run that we played with this, that would take like, what, 20 streams to get C+? And C++ is 1,415 jokers, which, fuck no. C++ is not happening on this shit, chat. I know it's a meme, but like that, no. No. Not happening, by the way. Okay, anyway. Anyway, chat, that was a very productive day. I like the mod quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I should do a mod tier list. It would take roughly 18 and a half. Yeah. And again, that's assuming 100% win-loss, which I think is more reasonable with all the modded jokers, but still is a pretty unreasonable estimate. It's more reasonable than vanilla, but is still, like, definitely not the case. Anyway. Chat. Also, I added 24 challenges, so that exists. Wide Shock? Hell yeah. Wide Shock's fire. Anyway, chat. Who are we rating? Who's, like, online right now? Probably, like, nobody, bro. Young Skirt is online right now doing music. Is anybody else online? Not doing, like, Balatro? Not in the Balatro community, so to speak. Could raid Sierra Nade again. Who else is live in Balatro? I'm the biggest streamer in the Balatro category right now. That's how you know that this game has fallen off, bro. That's deadass how you know this game has fallen off. If I'm the biggest streamer in the category, we got a huge problem. We got a huge problem. Could raid the Murphy 24-hour stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Random Chinese guy with an awful mic. This dude, I'm not rating. I'm not rating a Chinese stream. I want my chatters to at least be able to backseat in their native language. I'm sorry, random Chinese streamer with a bad mic. See you next stream, YouTube chatter. You're included, Matt. That's wild. Balatro washed game. Rip. No, it's fine. It's because it's late, bro. Yeah. That's like me. I'll speak Chinese. Just nuke chat. Should I just nuke chat? That'd be funny. Anyway, YouTube chat, while we're figuring out the raid situation, if we even are going to raid, I'm going to send y'all off. So I appreciate you, YouTube chatters. Love y'all. We'll see you mañana.